What's that one? What's that one? What's What's that one? What's
Okay. Hello. It looks like you can all hear me. Yeah, let me just. There we go. There's the camera. Hey, folks. I'm just out here at the fire pit. I've set up the laptop and the camera and some of the lighting, and I've got the fire pit here. I've got some wood. I'll have to cut it up and make a fire from scratch, but I'm gonna try and light it with some birch bark I've got. And I just want to say hello and welcome. Uh, Rod, I don't know where he is. He messaged and said he was going to start, and then I was going to join him. But I'm going to let him come on in if he wants. He's got keys, so he can let himself in, and I'm just going to get this fire going so that we can actually have a bonfire. And hello and welcome to Anti-Derivative Jill. Live stream is happening. Actually, let me share it out right now. So, here we go. And we'll just send that out so that everyone knows. Well, great. Yeah, I don't know where Rod is, but I'm sure he's fine. And he's just now because we've got an hour time difference in our time zones. He might have thought that I was starting at an hour later, so he might be joining us in about 50 minutes. We'll see. But anyway, hello and welcome. Hey, Scotty, welcome. Welcome to the Saturday night. Scotty R37 says, I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. Sounds like a song lyric, Scotty. Hope you're visited by the aurora tonight, says Eugene Bird. Welcome, Eugene Bird. And yeah, I don't know. There's some cloud cover right now, but we have been getting some clear skies with potential aurora. So I'll be checking through the night. That'll be cool if we do. And yeah, just saying hello to everybody. And let's get this fire happening. All right, yes. Scotty R37 says it's rad to hang it with you guys on a Saturday. Well, it's rad to hang it with you too, man. If I had a girlfriend, she'd kill me for hanging out with us. Well, it's a good thing you don't have a girlfriend then. And I said, I don't recommend them if you like your free time, Scotty R37. Mostly. There are exceptions. So yeah, let's get going. Eugene Bird says, Spidey Stream, mofos. As official YouTube character, we know would summon William Shake, Skeletor, Snorter, Purpose, Cubor, Lemon Pie, West Kegel, and the rest of us. Well, that'll be cool. And Scotty R37 as the Pumpkin Queen, that's... We might use you later, man. That's an interesting... the Pumpkin Queen. I wonder what talents you bring to the table there. Fantastic. Good to see you here, Eugene Bird. And yeah, thanks for... Jill is the best Batman? Okay, that's weird. I tweeted, I shared, says Scotty. Thanks, Scotty. I'm going to get the fire going. So let's, better than being the Dura Sisters for Halloween, says Eugene Bird. Don't tell her I said so, but she would look rad with a boob window. I would definitely not, no, definitely not tell her that as the best Batman. I don't know that Batman had a boob window. He did have bat nipples, apparently. Huh. Eugene Bird says, Austin City Limits Festival's going on here. So much light pollution, I can't see the stars and planets. Oh, that's too bad. And Anti-Derivative Jill says, no Nexus? Good news. We'd lose you to it. Yeah, we definitely don't want that. And we don't want to see Whoopi Goldberg flying out of it. Definitely not. All right. Let's get going. Hey, Tim's Talk. Good to see you, man. And William Shake Skeletor. Hey, Spidey. Nice to see you tonight. I'm working tonight, but I can listen in. Well, glad to have you here, man. Molecular Arts. Greetings from Hobart, Tasmania. Cascade Brewery. Yeah, Cascade Brewery. Anything they make, really. You want another Canuck to talk to? Maybe Scotty. Yeah, if Rod doesn't show up. Hey, Rusty Rivers is here. Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you, Rusty Rivers. Just about to start the bonfire, Scotty. So, yeah, I'll get this started, and I might need you to come on up and join, Scotty. But I'll just get the fire started first. All right, that should be enough. That should be enough to get it going. That birch bark has natural oils in it that just are a magnificent way to start a fire. I try and use birch bark every time to start. And Rusty Rivers, hey, good to see you, man. Pretty sure you're a fellow brother who agrees with my previous statement that I think it was right up here that I don't recommend them. That's girlfriends in general. If you like your free time, but then you get a chance to practice your fire starting skills. Yeah, but good to have you here. All right, yeah, we are live. Absolutely, good to have you here. Yep, thanks, William Shake Skeletor. Nice change of the name, by the way. And yeah, glad to have you listening in, man. I think the fire's. Oh, it's gonna need some attendance, I think. If you got his PlayStation 5 out of hockey, you might be playing video games. Yeah, that possibly is where Rod Thunderheart is. Yeah, that could be where Rod Thunderheart is. I think that fire will get going. Maybe it doesn't need too much attending. And cheers to you, William. And let's see if I can get there. Scotty, hey, good to see you. Everyone's saying hello, welcome. And yes, glad to have everybody here. So yeah, the topic of the night is well, everything you see now, uh, everywhere you look, people are divided into groups, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of it, the powers that be, are quite happy to have us divided and distracted and fighting each other because it takes the attention off of them, now doesn't it? Scotty R37 says he's occupied with the fire building. We are hanging on for Rod. Fun takes time. Well, I'm fun. Like, I'm fun without Rod. I mean, it's more fun with Rod, but I can be fun without Rod. And I thought I would use a flamethrower. No, I try and use birch bark all the time. Simple Boy Scout techniques, And hey, PS2 Chipper, welcome. Hail to you. Hi, Fruitcakes. Hey, Lemon Pie. Good to see you, man. Miskatonic Madman, hello and welcome. And yeah, welcome to the bonfire. Just about to really get it going here. The man in the back said everyone attack, and it turned into... Hey, Tyler. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Tyler. Ballroom Blitz. That's exactly what it turned into. That's an excellent song. Excellent song for Saturday. Girl in the corner said, "Boy, I gotta warn ya." Yeah, yeah. Definitely heed their warnings. Definitely. Good to see everyone here. Yeah, I was watching. I don't know. Uh, Watching some more sort of popular content, mainstream media type entertainment news, and it was just constantly pointing out, like, someone got awarded some sort of a role, and they were just, the first thing they mentioned was the color of their skin, and the, what was between their legs. What sex they were. It's like, well, why stop mentioning it? Let's we're divided amongst men and women are at each other's backs now. Whites and non-whites, religious and non-religious, Iran and Iraq, and Palestinians and Jews, and Americans and non-Americans, and Republicans and Democrats, and there's so much division. And again, everywhere I see too, the reconciliation, Truth and Reconciliation Day was just a couple days ago, and that's people again identifying as, they had this Native lady up there, and the first thing she did was identify as a Native woman. Oh, stop it, just stop it. Morgan Freeman said it best. He was asked by one of those famous 60-minute interviewers, the older fellow there. And he was asked, how do we stop racism? And Morgan Freeman said, just stop talking about it. Stop. Why is it the first thing you mention is something that differentiates you? I identify myself as a Canadian first off. Just a Canadian. That's we're all Canadians up here. So anyway, let's see if I can get a couple of guests in here. And I think the fire's going pretty good. Hopefully you can hear some of the crackling from the volume, and hopefully my volume is not too loud. But she thinks she's the passionate one. Yeah, she's wrong. She's wrong. Guys are more romantic, I think, anyway, and passionate, perhaps. My experience. Good to see you, Lemon Pie. Welcoming everybody. Hello and hello. William Shake Skeletor says, Eugene Bird had the better idea, though. Ballroom Blitz, or maybe it was a beer bong blitz. I like both of those things. We already said hello to you, Lemon Pie. Think you'd already be here. Yeah, Lemon Pie, you were a bit late. Glad to have you here, though. That fire only needs Sergeant Howie. Sergeant Howie? Who's Sergeant? I know Howie Mandel. Who's Sergeant Howie? I don't know. Eugene Bird says, William Shake Skeletor, I just realized I'm getting senile. Getting senile? Hopefully it's a slow process. And yeah, glad to hear you agree, Tyler. Thank you for being here. Oh, and you know what? Since Tyler... Oh, and I see a PS2 Chipper, since you are a long-time acquaintance, going to make you a moderator with no obligations. Excuse me. And the same... Where's Tyler? Excuse me, Tyler, there you go. Excuse me, no obligations there, gentlemen. And was that Carla Burton in the chat? Let's skip ahead. I think it was Carla Burton. Hello, welcome. Hey, Carla. We are all Canadians. Exactly, Lemon Pie. Well, figuratively. Scotty says, I was senile. I quickly forgot. That's exactly what happens. Eugene Bird says, Canadian Spider. I was going to ask if you'd had an interracial kiss, but remember now you had a Japanese serious girlfriend. I did, yeah. Actually, we were together for 12 years. Yeah, engaged for 6. So yeah, definitely. And yeah, she wasn't the first Japanese girl I'd been with either. So there was a few interracial, wonderful, and well, yeah, the Australian girl that I was also spent a lot of great time with. She was half Indonesian. So yeah, that's definitely that was part of her personality. William Shake Skeletor says, Carla Burton, by the way, still waiting on the tech testing. No update yet. Giving it till tomorrow night. Well, good luck with that, William Shake Skeletor. Eugene, is that a serious question of this world traveler? Yeah, no, absolutely. I did. I will abuse the power. Excellent, PS2 chipper. I was hoping you would. Let's see what damage we can do. And Eugene Bird says, I was engaged to an African air traffic controller when I worked in England, but she couldn't get past the race thing, and she was a couch potato. Oh, well, that's more of a problem than the race thing, is being a couch potato. What happens to us half black, half white kids, says Carla Burton. A couch potato sounds hot, or not. Now let's, Rod, okay, where are ya? And absolutely, Scotty, here you go. I haven't seen sign of Rod yet, so I'm just gonna send Scotty a link to the chat, so at least you don't have to just listen to me. You can also listen to Scotty. I don't know whether that's bad or good, better or worse, but at least it's a change, right? I'm not sure where Rod is. He did say he was going to be here, so yeah. Perhaps he's gonna come along in a bit. But anyway, that's all right. I'll get the fire going here a little bigger. I've got the chainsaw here, so I'm gonna. It's electric, so it's not that loud. I'm gonna get some serious logs on this fire here. Okay, and Rusty Rivers says no marriage, no cohabitation, and no more children. Exactly, Rusty Rivers. You said it. Half black and half white. You get a Star Trek episode. That is exactly right, Scotty. Check your messages, man. I'll pop you in when you get set up. I'm just gonna make this fire a little bit bigger, folks. So bear with me. Oh shit! Sorry, Scotty. I didn't hear. Usually, there's a noise that's associated. Hello,
Hey,
welcome.
man. Hello.
Hear me okay?
Watch your fingers.
Yeah, no, I still have all. At 52 years
for now.
Let's go. Oh, hey. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you joining on a Saturday night bonfire.
Oh, dude, it's fun to hang out.
Yeah, man, you're one of my favorite people to hang out because you're always positive, and I get the feeling that you are the same if we met in person as you are right now. So
Yes.
I think
You know, some people get upset. They're like, "Are you like this all the time?" And it's like, "Yes." Sorry.
exactly.
I went
Yeah.
in.
Now,
I was like,
what do you think about
there's
this?
a bar that I used to
Scotty?
work at, and I sure what?
Oh no, I want to hear about the bar you used to work at.
I used to work at this bar, and I went in today, as I am wont to do on a Saturday, and I saw this lady that I worked with a bunch of years ago, and she was so happy to see me for 10 minutes. And then after that, she was like, "Oh, I remember you. Now you're annoying. You're so annoying." And then I was like, "Okay, I'm leaving." And she was like, "Well, give me a hug." And so that's what I do. I annoy people until.
Not at all, man. Not at all. Well, yeah, some people that maybe that maybe take you too seriously or take themselves too seriously. No, I know that. Yeah, you just enjoy having a good time in life. It's too short, and I have the same philosophy, buddy. So
Yes. Oh man, have you ever seen the movie The Jerk?
Steve fucking Martin, it was
Yes.
one of my legends growing
Yes.
up. Of course.
Yes. Well, you were talking about skin color earlier, and one of my favorite jokes in all of comedy is when Steve Martin realizes that he's going to be white forever, and he's devastated.
Yes. Oh my! I was born a poor black child.
Yeah.
No, I love Steve Martin, and he could say it back then, and everyone loved him for it. Yeah, Tyler Dallas Day, race shouldn't matter. We are all human. Exactly, and
Yeah.
let me tell you, naked women of all colors are quite nice to look at.
Hey, as long as it's consensual, that's a plus.
Exactly. Well, that's the best kind.
Well,
Carla Burton.
it's the legal kind.
Carla Burton didn't notice that her mom was black until she was 17. See, that's awfully nice of you, Carla, just to be that blind. That's fantastic.
Well, not blind.
Yes,
That's not blind.
Hey,
That's eyes wide open. That's incredible. Like not seeing that. Like they say color blind. I don't see that. I see the color of the rainbow. I see the entire spectrum. I'm not closed off to being like, "Oh, you're that." I'm not supposed to like Pakistanis. Why? It's a particular shade of brown that is offensive.
I love tanned ladies.
Yeah.
From our friend Eugene Bird, please.
Hey, Eugene. Her name was Marche. She moved to Alaska. I moved to Florida. I was immature asking her to get hitched. Unfortunately, I never really matured. Marche.
Yeah,
It's
as
very-
in to walk.
Well, Marche in my mind, when I think of that name, it sounds like progress. Her name is Progress.
Ah. There we go. Yeah, thanks, buddy. It's nice having someone read the chats while I try and get this fire going better.
No, you're doing good. Oh, and the Sergeant Howie thing, that was a Wicker Man reference. I wanted to see a small English policeman burning.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, I did see that movie once with Nicolas Cage, yes.
Oh, no, there's another one. There's a better one.
Tyler says, half my family is Hispanic. I never thought anything of it. Well, I wouldn't imagine. October is Chainsaw Month. You're damn right, William Shake Skeletor. Lots of people are getting wood going around today. It was a nice day for getting wood.
Yes.
I'm going to need more bonfire wood.
It's Scottoberfest.
Scottoberfest?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. I believe it is.
I guess the pumpkin beers, the craft beers are going to come out soon.
Yeah, but like,
Love
do
the
you
pumpkin
like
craft
pumpkin? Do you like the flavor of pumpkin?
I like pumpkin pie.
Yeah, pumpkin pie is fine, but like, do you want like pumpkin spice lattes? Do you want pumpkin beer?
Yeah, I do like pumpkin
Oh,
beer and
okay.
pumpkin spice. Yeah, I do.
Well, you can have more of it because I don't want it.
No, it's an easy. It's maybe it's a maritime thing because we have a lot of pumpkins and potatoes and squash. What does that? Well, okay. Eugene Bird says you want to take a chance at that. Something about AI.
Is it AI or is it Al?
No, I'm being funny. It's Al.
Okay. AI Igual Tyler Dallas Day. Enfin me casé con un hondonero. Whatever that was, I'm sure that it'll be clipped and used against me in a court of law.
Hondureña.
Hondureña?
Is that something to do with Honduras? Yes, because Eugene Bird hopefully is going to do my travel talk Thursday with me, maybe next
fucking
week,
rad.
about Honduras because he spent 4 years there, and I believe his wife is from there or there now.
Honduranera?
Love Honduras. Utila is great for scuba diving. Hello,
I've never been.
Anti-Dirt of Jill.
Hey, Joe.
She's still puzzled trying to figure out how to celebrate
Scottoberfest.
Scotttoberfest.
Well,
Yes.
first things first, you have to get a boob window. I wasn't
No.
supposed to tell you about that.
Everything happens for a reason, my friend, says Dallas Day. Yes, Tyler, I believe you're correct. Everything happens for the reason that because I made those choices is the reason. The choices I made led me to right
I
here.
do love causality.
And yes, PBR, good choice. I think I have one. I think I've got a PBR in the fridge, as a matter of fact. I might go
Oh,
break
no.
that in.
Please drink it as quickly as possible. Don't save it for a rainy day. It doesn't keep.
Lemon pie. Oh, okay. Do you want to read what lemon pie? He's got an opinion.
Lemon says Scottoberfest is celebrated by drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon and wearing lederhosen. No, not lederhosen. I don't look good in it, so I've never had it. But I appreciate the mental image that you put into so many people's visual cortexes.
There we go.
I don't know what would be the best thing that you could wear. Like, I think I look good in a suit. I'm good in a tuxedo and a suit. Hell, I'm almost wearing one now.
Now, one of those, white linen tropical weather type shirts and the khaki, like, sort of drawstring beach pants, Or I also like dressing up like a pirate. I really like that. Seriously, I love a fucking pirate.
Yeah, no, it's airy. It breathes.
Now
Well, you're a warm weather man. You enjoy warm weather.
I love the tropics. Absolutely, as little clothing as possible, and I like having a sash and like a dagger. I like to wear a sash and a dagger.
Yeah.
Because you got the knife right on me now.
There you go.
Oh, and I got one in my pocket too. I got a pocket knife. So I just.
How many knives do you need? I feel like going to an airport with you would be terrible.
I have at least 6 within
on
close
you.
proximity.
Do you have an ankle holster?
Not yet. Oh my god. But that's a good idea. Ooh, pumpkin beer tends to suck, says Lemon Pie. Well, you haven't tried Phillips Brewery, located in Vancouver Island in Victoria, the capital of British Columbia. Yep. Phillips Brewery makes a Crooked Tooth, they call it, Crooked Tooth pumpkin beer, and it's got a picture of a jack-o'-lantern with crooked teeth, oddly enough. And it's a fantastic pumpkin beer, and it's not overdone. It's really good. And what does Anti-Dirt of Chill mean by this, Scotty? Klingon
costume or just the window? No, full Klingon. Full Klingon.
Duras sisters.
Yeah. But the thing is, you need the boob window. You need the boob window. It ties the whole costume together. Arts. I wasn't supposed to tell you about this.
The Scotch. Ooh. No, I like the Duras sisters, right? That was a good Klingon costume.
Yeah, it was a great costume.
William Shake Skeletor says, I will have my ankle holster by next live streams. Loaded, of course. Well, with a knife. It'd be loaded with a knife. Yeah, we can't we can't have pistols here and hand firearms here in Canada anymore, um, unless you had one previously a couple of years ago and have the license. But you can't get any more new licenses, so I won't be getting a firearms ankle holster, but a knife in a little ankle holster—that's a great idea.
What was it? I was looking
Bet you they
at
make those.
getting a shoulder holster, like like a Dirty Harry shoulder holster, and one
Yes.
pocket, and it's just a pocket, and one would have my wallet, and the other would have my cell phone. And I thought it would be rad to have a shoulder holster for that kind of thing, because I don't have a gun. I don't really need one. If someone wants to kill me, good. But the thing was, and I said, and my dad used to be a cop, and I was like, is this a good idea to wear? Like, I just thought of a safety issue, and he was like, if you buy that, you will get shot.
Yes, no doubt.
And I was like, okay, so no shoulder holsters.
No, I would like a holster for. I've got a crossbow and some crossbow bolts. They're not.
Well,
they're
what
only
are you
14.
fucking hunting vampires?
Well, no, rabbits and coyotes and
Oh,
things like that. And just someone gave me the crossbow and the bolts were like $35, and I thought, well, why not? Let's get some bolts. But I need the holster that goes on your back, the quiver, I guess,
sure.
or maybe the hip. I like the hip. If you were a bowman,
Oh, really?
would you have the hip with the arrows or
The
over
hip
the back?
arrows or the?
I like the hip, maybe.
You know what? It makes practical sense to get the hip.
See, that's what I'm a practical guy, Scott.
Yeah. Like, it looks cooler if you have the back quiver, but
Well,
the
yeah.
hip quiver it's more practical.
Yeah, I think so. Well, thanks for coming aboard. I don't know what happened to Rod. He might have maybe vampire.
Oh, he's on his way. He's on his way. Don't count him out yet. We're only half an hour in.
That's true.
Jill says, you don't need a gun. You have a Nerf pulse rifle. I do. I do have a Nerf pulse rifle. You know what? And I painted it, but the paint is a little too bright. And so I've got to like sand and weather.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a fun
I'm working
hobby.
on it.
Our
I'm working
friend
on it.
Sean is good at that. Sean, the sci-fi model guy.
Yeah, he is. He's really good at it. And it makes me feel bad.
So yeah,
it's like I'm watching this guy do something awesome and I'm trying to do it. And I was like, I could bake a cake. And then it's like, oh, my cake sucks compared to his.
I'm pretty good at pies. I do a pretty good pumpkin pie, lemon. I actually make a good lemon pie.
See, and we were talking about the pumpkin pie, but I want a lemon meringue pie. Lemon meringue pie.
So Molecular Arts says cider is big down there. Oh, in Tasmania, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
cider's huge here, right in the Okanagan. We have Okanagan cider, as a matter of fact. That is the name of it, and it's pretty darn good.
So, in regards to
this from our friend Anti-Derivative Jill.
Yes, in regards to this cosplay. But I would need a friend to be the other sister. If that ever happens, I will let you know. Why wasn't I supposed to know? Because I thought I was objectifying you. But also, if you're willing to recruit other women to have boob windows, I will sponsor you into Canada.
Absolutely.
That is the convention. Jill and unsuspecting friend dressed as Klingons.
Do you really
We'll do it in Regina.
Ooh. I've been to Regina just last year, as a matter of fact.
I was born there.
In Saskatchewan, yeah.
Yeah. Manitoba.
You really have
Regina?
A pulse rifle?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I do have a pulse rifle. Jill helped me get it.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And yes, Molecular Arts, the Cascade Brewery in Hobart makes great cider. I didn't know that. In 2001, when I was last in Tasmania, I don't think they did make cider back then, or at least I wasn't aware of it. And that would have been something I would have been a big fan of. So maybe that's something post 2001. And I have a chainsaw. I don't need a gun. Yeah, that's true, but it's battery operated. So eventually the batteries will run out.
No, Tyler, I'm with you. I'm with you. I've seen zombie movies.
What do I hunt with? Well, I've got a nice 308 rifle that is for deer, and I've got a nice 12 gauge for partridge and bunnies. And yeah, exactly, Molecular Arts. I've got this electric chainsaw, and I love it. Absolutely love it.
No, but you got to no, electric. Electric. You can't recharge that battery. You need a gas chainsaw.
No, I have a battery bank that I charge with solar power, and I can.
Oh, okay, then you're covered. All right.
Yeah, well, during the pandemic, and Trudeau, he could have said no more power for you guys because you're not injected or whatever. And I just wanted to make sure I was fully. I didn't need any supply chain anything. That's basically what I wanted to be in a position where I was self-reliant.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, and it's a good call. I admire it.
What does Molecular Arts mean? But what?
My assailant will have to be near a power outlet. Yeah.
Oh, with electric chainsaw, because it's a plug-in.
Because you got to plug it in.
Well, those are okay. I like those ones too.
I can make lemon meringue easy. Well, then, Carla, come over. I need a pie.
Yeah, absolutely. We were all born in a Regina, Scotty.
This is true.
Yes. Thanks, you.
Well, not born in. We all came out of a Regina.
Yes. Make the lemon meringue cupcake sizes.
Oh, that'd be great.
Nice.
Those are like tarts, right? You call those a tart? Tort?
It's called Mercury Cider. Been around for decades. You know what? That rings a bell. I had to miss the Cadbury Chocolate Factory. I chose the Cadbury Chocolate Factory in Hobart over the Castlemaine Brewery, the Cascade Brewery. I'm happy with that.
You went for chocolate over beer?
I did.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yep.
I'm an addict.
Yep. Have a good night, Tyler. Thanks for being here, buddy.
See you, Tyler.
Good night. I need an axe and a whetstone. I have an axe and I have a whetstone. That is absolutely. And thanks for being here. So, Scotty, I'm just going to go and get a Pabst beer out of the fridge. I'll be just a second here. I've got to go back to the house. I think the fire is going pretty good. It's
crackling nicely.
Crackling nicely. And I'd like to hear, I've got the earpiece, and I'd love to hear a little bit about your time in the pub, like working there, I mean.
Oh, sure. So I just start? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So one of my favorite television shows of all time is Cheers. It's probably in my top 3.
Yes.
And so when I was a young boy, my father took me to the television and he let me watch Cheers. And I was like, someday I'm going to be Sam Malone. And even if I can't be Sam Malone, maybe I'll be Woody. And so I got a job in a bar, but I got a job as a dishwasher. And then I got on to line cook, prep cook. And then this lovely lady, her name was Pauline. She passed away recently, but she said, "Do you want to be a bartender?" And I was like, fucking right. So I got to be on the bar. And I did that for a little while. And then I got a job at an East Side Mario's. I am not Italian, and they do not sponsor us.
So,
and
like Cocktail with Tom Cruise, was it like that at all?
Not yet. I'm getting there. So anyway, that's where I learned how to not fuck up. Because at the first, like when you learn how to work in a bar as a dishwasher, you're still allowed to fuck up all over the place. It's like they're proud of you for not fucking up. But when you go to a new place, they're like, holy shit, he doesn't fuck up. So they're even more excited. So then I moved west, not very far west, but Then I worked in this cafe. That's where I became a barista. Then I became head server in the cafe. That was great. Then I went and I worked in this cocktail lounge. And this is the Tom Cruise hippie shakes that Canadian Spider-Man was referring to. And so that was where I became what the pretentious would call a mixologist. So I was there making mojitos and shaking, straight up cocktails. I was the guy with the chalk in charge of the chalkboard for drink specials. Then I felt that I was unfireable. And you know what happens when you think you're unfireable? You get fired. Why did I get fired? Because I was so sick and tired. I was so good at my job that I couldn't believe the people who owned the place. I couldn't believe the customers. So I decided to get trashed. And I fell asleep on the bar.
Oh, shit.
So, approximately 2 weeks later, I got a job at a bank.
A Pilsner.
Nice! You got a Pilsner. That's wicked
Buddy
rad.
beer. Cheers, Scotty.
Cheers. So, yeah, that's my story of failing upward.
No, isn't that wonderful? Failing upward is a good thing.
Yes. Well,
done.
no. When people say it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're
no, I got fired. It's like, you get used to it.
And yeah, it is 9 p.m. up here, Carla Burton. Exactly. Yes. Thank you. And there's a Carla who's just like you. I doubt anyone's just like you, Carla. Come on.
I don't know. Have you seen Cheers?
And leaving you their room keys, really? Wow. And
A bank job. Yeah, exactly. I didn't make any money. You know what, Carla? The funny thing is that I said on my first day working at the bank, I was like, when I was younger, I loved I told the same story. I said, I love the television show Cheers, and I wanted to be a part of the party.
100%.
But now I'm getting older, and I think I want money. And so I figured I would go to a bank. And so the manager of the bank said, you're in the wrong place. You're not going to get any money here. And I was like,
That's where all the money is kept.
Yeah. They lied to me, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe the money is in fees.
Oh no, my cousin's in that, and he's making hand over fist.
Oh yeah. Ever since they legalized the marriage of Juana up here, it's been a license to print money. I think if you do it right.
Yes.
If you do it right. Yeah.
Well, and again, you got to be what is it? Who's the bad guy in Breaking Bad?
Oh, Brian
Fring. Gus Fring.
Oh. Yeah. I only saw like some of the first season of Breaking Bad. So I understand the premise, but I haven't seen very many episodes actually.
I just know it, to cherry pick references. I've never seen the whole thing. I like Better Call Saul better.
I heard that was a good show, a well-written show. Yeah. Oh, nice. Molecular Arts mother and father met while working in the bank. That's excellent.
My grandfather was a banker. Noble profession.
Oh, yeah, and you, Cheatbird, I agree. Scotty could be a professional broadcaster. Absolutely. People are entertained by what you do.
Oh, no, Jill is correct.
That's true. 90% of the characters in that show are bad. You're correct, Jill. Yeah. But I don't. What do you think about I don't know, Scotty. The more I see in the news and just entertainment and everything, like again, I someone in Parliament, a woman MP was up there talking about how she was proud to be a woman, female, and that Trudeau was saying 50% of his cabinet were female, and it's like, well, how about them all just being qualified and really good at their job, and we don't care? it's
Yeah,
there's a lot of division.
First things first, hello to Rod.
Hi, Rod. Welcome.
Now, I want to hear your voice. I want you to open your can, but the thing that I want to say first, you know what the problem is? Here's what I'm saying. The problem is there are no fat astronauts.
Ha! So, oh my God! See, this is what I'm trying to tell every goddamn person on the planet.
I'm glad Rod is on my side.
See, see, Marcus Aurelius said this thousands of fucking years ago. See, I'm totally on board with this. Marcus Aurelius said this thousands of years ago. He said, "It is a shame for a man to grow old without knowing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable." And you can't sum it up better with that. To sit there and you're fucking 42 years old and you're fucking, you die because you've had fucking diabetes and you're fucking obesely morbidly obese. Right there. That says it all right there.
Yeah.
No, you can't be an astronaut. Rocket fuel is too expensive. Yeah. If you're fat, it takes too much
Does
fuel.
Nobody get it? Yeah.
Well, my dad is 75 years old. And he was he was a Royal Canadian Mounted Policeman.
Oh, nice.
And he looks back on his tenure and
in the days that they were actually
in
respected.
The beginning, and he tells me stories about when his dad said to him, and he was like, "I'm gonna join the RCMP," and his dad said, "You're too short."
Yeah. See. Oh my God. Yes, I got a story on that.
That's a problem.
But I'll wait till you're done.
No, I'm done.
Oh, you're done? Okay.
Yeah. Go.
Okay. Yes. I have a notable friend. I can't say his name because he's well up in the hierarchy and he's right. Yep. But I'm gonna say this, and that is that he saw this happening in the late 80s when he was in the twilight years of his career. And that is, he said that he saw the RCMP going down the hill, and it all happened with, sorry people, but he said this based on the fact that in the early 80s, it might have been okay. But anyway, because remember, understand, I'm paraphrasing. He said that there are going to be. I'm sorry, I fucking love the goddamn fire crackling in the background because
me too. No, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. He said that the RCMP will denigrate with the welcoming of women onto the force.
Yeah.
And that was all he would say. I never thought much of it, but here's what happened. There was a minimum height that women had to be when they came into the RCMP. Which, hey, honestly, that was fucking fantastic. That was great. I totally agree with that. Absolutely. But then when they
Hey,
Yeah,
Wes
yeah.
Cable.
Hey, West
Hey,
Cable.
Suzanne.
Yeah, yeah. When they
Hi,
allow,
Suzanne.
yeah, when they allowed women. I'm sorry, girls. This is um. I hate this being a knock against women. Like honestly, this is anyway. But no, it when but here's the thing: like they allowed tall women to be in the RCMP. You know, like which yeah, no, like that's great. That's great. Honestly, good for them. You know, but it was when they started to allow women on there that was the problem because in the late '80s, early '90s, that was when mid height and shorter women wanted to be on the RCMP, and that became the problem because as soon as you open the door
Okay,
to
to be clear, Rod, you're not saying that women by itself is a bad thing, but lowering the standards for women was a bad thing.
no, no,
Can't lower the
but
standards.
no, but I mean, let's face this, and that is, it's not just women; it's also men, and that is, the problem was, well, not a problem. You know, like if you wanted to be in the police force, you had to be minimum 5'10", you know, and and as a result, you know, minimum 5'10", usually 6 feet, because the RCMP wanted when somebody arrived on a scene, you know, like they would be like, you know, you sit there and like you look at them like, whoa, you know, you'd be like, well, this guy is clearly in charge. This guy knows what he's doing,
That's right. That's
you know,
right.
yeah, and
I'm
as
with
a
you.
result, yeah, which is I'm totally fine with it. Yeah, good for them, you know, but you know, what happened was they let women in, like, which is, you know, well, okay, fine, but like the women they let in, they had to be a minimum of five and a half, or sorry, 5.5 to 5.10 to 6 feet. They had to be a minimum of that, you know, and that also came down to like because you had to be somebody if you were going to be. It's honestly, obviously, because like if you were going to be
Yeah,
somebody
but
who
be fair. Be fair. So here's my thing, and I
I'm
understand that women are smaller and slighter, and if I
I'm
wanted
ba-
to, and if you wanted to go Robert Patrick from Terminator 2 towards a lady police officer before she could get to her gun, are you saying that you could take her down? And the answer,
I'm
I think, stereotypically would be yes. But
Yeah.
if she had one of those extending metal batons and she could work it fast enough, you're fucked. So
you're not
while
wrong.
I do understand that chicks are, less imposing, I think that there are good lady cops, and I think that there are
Look,
lady cops who could fuck any dude up. I don't
you're
care
not
how big
wrong.
they are.
You're not wrong. But let's face it,
Me-
it comes down to again. I've said this before, and I will say this today, right now, as we are talking, and
Yeah.
that is they have to be women who can manhandle somebody my
Yes,
size. I'm six foot
yes,
three. I'm 6 foot
yes,
three. I'm 260 pounds. And
yes.
if you can't do something like, and hey,
But that's why
I
the
used to be a
baton.
pro wrestler. Sorry,
Yeah,
say that
no,
again.
totes. No, but that's why the baton.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's like a whack you in the knee kind of
Oh
situation.
yeah.
that
Yep.
honestly, you have to be somebody who really.
Yep. That's right.
But honestly,
Take
like
out the knees.
somebody,
But
somebody my
but
somebody my size, like no, it's
right.
not even gonna. It's not even gonna be like a if you try to right. It's not gonna be a thing for somebody my size. Somebody
Well,
my
but
size is gonna be like, like we're
oh
gonna
no,
come down
dude,
on you
I
like
couldn't
that.
take you in a fight.
Say that
Ah,
again.
Like I need a baton. But
I get it.
but
I know. I
the
totally get
thing
it.
is, but here's and usually when you see on social media or what have you, and it's like, oh no, this criminal took down a policewoman. And it's like, well, a criminal is going to take down any cop. So that's what they're trying to get away. So yeah.
Yeah.
But and the thing is that when that ladies and gentlemen, this is powered by DeWalt.
Hang on, give it a second.
No, I know, I'm good.
He's doing his electric chainsaw thing. Hey, I want one of those. Those are fucking awesome. I want one.
They are
I
rad.
want a battery powered one. Those are
We're
goddamn
not
cool,
sponsored.
man.
We're not
I
sponsored.
looked at my local co-op. I want one. Give me a few weeks and I will.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Scotty, I cut you off.
No, you didn't cut me off. Well, I was cut off by a chainsaw, which is the best way to be cut off.
Sorry.
No, but the thing is that I just hate it when lady cops are like, you can't do stuff to me because I'm a lady. And it's like, bitch, do you know what my job is? I'm a criminal. I'm going to go through you so fast.
You're 100% right. You know, like, man, like, by the time they finish saying that, he's already smashed her to the ground and, like, probably smacked her head off the goddamn curb or the asphalt or whatever.
That's the thing. It's that attitude. And my thing is that if you're good at your job and you're a lady cop, if you're a cop,
Hail Suzanne Eckstein. Yeah.
Then you just you know, at that point you have beaten me to the curb already before I can Robert Patrick into you.
Exactly. Man, dude, no, you nailed it. You know, like this is exactly it. You know, like, and that's a feminist problem. You know, anything man can do, we can do better. You're like, yeah, fuck you, you
so
can.
do it.
Bull fucking shit. I need to see you prove this before I've even like hauled you into like the cop shop. You know, like, bullshit.
Well, also, I would prefer it if my women didn't have penises. Just personal preference.
Oh, especially that.
Yeah. I like dickless chicks.
Yeah.
When I search pornography, I always look for dickless chicks.
Yeah. Yeah. No. There's Spidey, putting some more thing. Oh, it's funny too, because like I came from like a I came from like a just my neighbor. He had a fire pit too going on, like, and we were sitting there chatting for the approximate time, like when the fire started to, which is also probably like that's why I'm late. I'm gonna say it right now. Sorry, folks.
I'm waiting.
It made me think. Sorry, I was watching, looking at the credits.
I thought you were going to say something dramatic.
Oh, sorry, no. But molecular arts makes a really good point here. Like, I knew a petite woman with a black belt in karate. She said that she might be able to slow somebody down on a physically opposing man, but ultimately he would be able to overpower her due to size and strength. And that is absolutely fucking correct. And even the times, like, I'll tell you this right now, like when I was a kid, in like from like grade 6 to grade 12, yes. I was a little more physically imposing than like the average person in my class, and there were some people like, well, let's face it, they're like, I want to take down the big guy, and I'm just kind of like, but my thinking was also thinking, okay, fine, whatever, let's get it over with, and like, I'm not trying to take anything, not trying to, trying to be like conceited or like anything like that. But like, I was still one of those people who's like, Okay, fine. You want to take me? Yeah, whatever. But like, honestly, like I had no problem with it. Like, the only problem I had was just like, I'm one of those people. I'm gonna take you down right now. I'm just kind of seriously. Yep. And it's just like, yep. And like, nope. But no, honestly, like,
I suck at fighting.
yeah,
So I'm always looking around. I'm looking to how I can use my environment.
yeah.
Yes, I pull
What can
hair.
I pick up and swing at you? Because
You
I
gotta
can't
pull
fight.
hair.
Like I'm a kicker. I'm not gonna bite you because my teeth suck. But
You got to pull hair, definitely.
yeah. Oh no, I don't think I'd do that. I would be.
And the
You know
eye
what my first thing would be? I would do the whole like Mr. Miyagi punch you in the nose.
Yes, that's a good one.
The uppercut, the palm uppercut to the nose. But I
You
know
want,
that I might kill you, so I won't do that right away.
As
you
a
want to know
cool-
what the best thing was? Is
What?
you're close. You're close. Not the nose. Well, actually, yeah, partially, yeah. I mean,
Sure.
okay, here, okay. I'm gonna first of all, I'm gonna demonstrate two things. If
Yeah, but Rod,
honestly,
I don't want to murder anybody. Am I going to kill people?
No.
if you're well, yeah, but are you gonna die?
But
If you're in a position where you might die,
sure.
Missionary.
two things. Okay,
Yes.
okay, two things.
All right. Here's a tutorial from the man and the legend.
See, thanks. Yeah. Okay. See the palm? Palm?
Penis.
Yes, I do see your palm. It's not hairy. I'm glad to see.
Okay. Palm?
Yes.
Nose. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's gonna
but
hurt.
that's murder.
Yes. it
Isn't
is.
that murder?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you want to die?
But there.
Well, I don't want to die. I want to win, but I don't want to kill a guy. Can you do that? Can you do that with the heel of your palm and just go straight into like the bridge?
Yeah.
And then make their eyes water and make them crumble?
I think so.
You can do that. Yes.
Because I would prefer to do that than murder people.
Yes, that would be.
No,
I'm a pussy. I'm a pansy.
dude, I'm 100% with you.
Yes. Thank
100%
heavens.
with you. But
We
If
can
I-
show
if
this
I-
video in court.
if I'm in a situation where I feel like I'm gonna die, you're like, no,
Oh yeah. Oh no. If it comes down to it and it's like me or him, then
Yeah.
no. The heel of your palm to this part, that's
and
good choice.
here's another thing.
You know? Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
That's gonna hurt.
Eye
And
poke.
then fuck
It's-
the eye hole.
It's
That's gonna hurt.
I mean, honestly, like, hey man, guys have survived shark attacks with eye pokes.
I've
Hey,
heard
Daniel.
that. Hi, Daniel's Hot Topics. I've
Hey,
heard
Bill.
dissuading
Bill.
sharks by poking them in the eye.
I refuse
Yeah.
to shut up. But
By
hello,
just sitting there going like, like to a shark's eye, and as soon as you poke out a shark's eye, I'm like, shark fucking please.
Yep.
Okay,
No,
Rod, I don't trust you on this question because I feel like you're going to give me an answer that I don't want. So I'm going to ask
Oh,
Canadian
TJ.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
Canadian Spider-Man, what should I do? Cigarette or joint? I have to go away for a minute. Which one should I do?
well, I'm a big fan of the doobie, of course. I'm
So
a
I
big
will
one.
do that. You know what? And I don't mean to bust your chops, Rod, but I figured you
No,
would be
I
more of a
understand.
cigarette guy and not a joint guy. So
I don't
I
smoke
wanted-
either,
I went-
actually, but
oh,
Sure.
you were with it? Okay.
I don't
All
smoke
right.
either. So
Yeah, but which one would you do if you smoked one of them?
I don't, actually.
Yeah, but if you did, it's a
Question.
hypothetical.
For
Cigarette or joint?
Ooh.
Where are you saying? Like where?
In the
Like
great outdoors. I'm going to go outside and see if I can see the northern lights. And if I don't see them, then I'll come back.
Maybe you can.
Okay, I apologize. I'm not
You're
following you.
fine. You're fine. I'm imposing. I'm imposing. I'll see you guys in a second.
Yes. Agreed. Molecular
Oh.
arts. Yeah. Yeah. There's just, and it's much more than that too. There's, tendon strength and connective tissue and just there's a fierceness. There's a fierceness that men possess that is just I think it's put in there by evolution, honestly. Hey, Kitty. Hello, Kitty.
Buster. Buster's saying hi again.
Yes, Daniel saw it. Now, lady cops with martial arts, yes, as long as they're able to do the same tests.
Buster Cat.
Hey, Buster. Good to see you, Kitty.
Oh.
Kitty.
See his again his bow tie.
Oh, nice, beautiful Kitty. And that's a good point, Eugene Bird. We need to overpower the perps with numbers and not be in a one-on-one situation. That's exact. Yeah, you've already done things wrong if you're in a one-on-one situation.
Oh, he was. I put it down. He's like, "Oh, you put me down, Poppy."
Yes, exactly. Do you mind reading this?
Oh, yeah,
From Eugene Bird.
yeah, and acting. Yes, I agree. Right, Eugene Bird asks, "Were wrestling matches determined before, during, or during matches?" Rod Thunder. Yes, actually, Eugene. I'll tell you right now.
Ow.
I'm sorry. Yeah, like I know. I'm sorry. I hate it. I hate it because like it destroys the illusion. But like, no, I'm sorry, brother. But like, it's determined right before. Well, when the guys walk out, no, they already know who's going to win or who's going to lose. It sucks. I know. No, but I mean, if you could sit there and if you can acknowledge, like, you know what? These guys are putting on a goddamn good, great show. That's all you as a, and like, let's face it. I even got my my friend Lisa interested in wrestling. Like she had no problem with like she knew that the results are predetermined. Like she didn't care. She was kind of like, "Wow, this is a great goddamn show." She was like, "Wow," and like that's all you need. Honestly, like when it really comes down to it, that's it. That's all you want. Yeah. So yeah. Anybody else? Any other further things to say?
Let's see what else is in the chat here.
Well,
Oh,
the wham. No, this is the wham.
Carla Burton says, I can barely reach the crotch, and yet you have children. That's I'm sure you have more than one. And hello to Outlaw Bill. Good to see you, says Anti-Derivative Jill. And Anti-Derivative Jill says, I heard the story that I'm supposed to punch a shark, but I hope that day never comes where I need to. Yes, same. I've gone diving and snorkeling with a bunch of them, and I've never had to do that, if that makes you feel any better.
Anti-derivative Jill. No, she's right. Yeah. She's absolutely right. I've heard that too. Like like the whole punch a shark right on the nose. Like I still sit there and I think about that. And like, I'm not saying like, I mean, like you can just imagine from the shark's point of view. It's like, hey, oh, why'd you do that? Like, I thought you were going to attack me. I was like,
well, and they're sensitive in the right? Because they have electromagnetic sensing abilities in their snout. So that they can
Yeah.
sense movement in the water really,
Yeah,
really delicately.
yeah.
So
Their nose is super sensitive.
yeah, exactly. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
And hello and welcome, DJ Play Nice. Hi. Welcome and happy to have you here on a Saturday night. And look who else is here. Brian. Great to see you. That 70s rock band. Hello and welcome. Excellent.
Yeah,
friend of
nice. Yeah.
channel,
Hey, DJ Planet.
everybody.
Good to see
Having
you,
a
brother.
bonfire. And Jason, welcome to you, my friend. And we'll make you a moderator right away. No obligation, of course. But yeah, since everyone we know is, yeah, okay, you're a moderator. Perfect. Excellent. That's good.
So I noticed that you posted, well, on quote unquote this morning's stream, where it the first stream, the first stream that we planned was it said all the sorry, apologies, I'm paraphrasing. Um, all the antagonists, no, not antagonists. I'm sorry, people. I'm brain farting. It's no anarchists. No, not anarchists. Sorry, folks. I'm really apologize. I'm trying to get the. I know what we're talking about. Like,
Ooh,
oh,
it is hot topics.
yeah,
There's
it
a
is.
school
I can
video.
feel it. I'm like, yep.
Two girls versus one guy. It's an awesome vid of two girls defending a guy versus a lone shark. So cool. A different kind of shark. Nice. That's excellent, Daniel's hot topic. Thanks for being here.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the topic for the stream still, I think it's still the same. I haven't made another stream. It's still the original stream as far as I know.
No, I tried to make it that. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm like somewhat like I didn't quite get all of it, but yeah. When I copied it, so to speak. Oh,
Okay.
perfect. Here it is. Right here.
Yes.
Keyvon 6 says, oh, okay.
Where is it?
Right here. Keyvon 6 says, society as a whole has grown weak. I see examples often of people lacking situational awareness, yes, actually, of their surroundings. The best defense is knowing what's around you and removing yourself from harm.
Yep.
Yes, well said. Exactly. You got a big thumbs up on that. Yeah. Yeah, and whatever one you wanted to move on to that, like is a good one. Yes.
There we go.
Or not. Oh, sorry. I guess Spidey is grabbing some more logs. All right, let's look on to.
Yeah, just making sure we have enough wood for this fire here. I agree, Keyvon 6. Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid, he said the best way to win a fight is no be there. Right? So just avoid
yeah, totally.
the situation altogether. And Waratsi. Warachi, hello. Welcome to you.
Best way
And-
to win a fight is no be there, Daniel-san.
Exactly. Happy Saturday night bonfire. And welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the fire.
Fire!
Thanks for being here. Yeah, excellent. We've a whole bunch of people around the campfire, Scotty. I think we've got more than a dozen people in here.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Jason, for sure, if you want to come on, it'd be great to have you on.
I've got a little bit of a show and tell if you guys want.
Love to.
You've got a what's that, Scotty?
I got a little bit of a show and tell if you want.
Absolutely. Yes, please. Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm a big fan of Hunter S. Thompson.
I am a fan. Yes. I am a big fan of Hunter S. Thompson. Yeah.
Okay.
Familiar with him.
Oh, you.
Let's go through the chat.
Okay.
And people fucking hate that. Well, careful saying that. People are going to hate you for that one.
What?
Ooh.
Why?
Because Hunter S. Thompson. Sorry, guys.
You don't
He's
like him?
Yeah, I hate getting punched in the face as well, DJ.
I don't like him. It's not my favorite.
see Scotty's right, because he is a socialist.
Ah.
Oh, I thought he was more of an anarchist.
Okay. See you later, PS2.
Close. You're not wrong on that.
See ya, PS2. You're my favorite PlayStation.
Yes. Agreed.
Man, I got a job. I've been there for a month now, and I'm still trying to get my PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 out of hack. Man,
Nice. Well, good luck.
thanks. I'm gonna do it. I will. I paid their ransom for the next 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure I can get at least one, possibly two, out of hack next week. Also because I get paid weekly.
Mm-hmm. That helps. Hey, that definitely helps. That's awesome.
Yes.
Hello. Welcome.
So when should I start showing off of?
Yeah, please. I'll make you bake.
Oh, fuck. I bet you will.
That's go for it, bud.
All right.
Oh no, that's the wrong. Ooh.
Where the buffalo roam.
Oh,
This-
wow.
Is that
this
John
is-
Belushi?
No, it's Bill Murray. He plays Hunter S. Thompson. This
Wow.
is a great movie. It's got Renee Auberjonois. You know what?
Odo.
Who plays? Yeah, Odo. Who plays?
That's awesome.
You know the guy in Fear and Loathing who is played by Benicio del Toro.
Yes.
So that guy in this one is played by the dad from Everyone Loves Raymond.
Oh.
Nice.
That guy, yeah.
He was in Taxi Driver. I feel like I'm diminishing his talent by saying that he was on Everyone Loves Raymond. But
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I like Bill Murray. I like Big Murray. Bill Murray.
so
Huge.
I really this is the second Hunter S. Thompson movie I ever saw.
And hello,
Nice.
Jason. Welcome. Thanks for
Hey,
being
hey, people. Yeah, no, of course, man. Just pissed off because I don't have a keyboard, so I only can click stuff. Because my
Oh, no.
keyboard died. Yeah, my keyboard died today because my stupid ass, because I'm stupid as heck, I forgot to put
No, you're not.
the lock
You're
on
fucking
my
brilliant.
tumbler, and a lot of soda on my keyboard. Great
Oh,
job, me.
So the third Hunter S. Thompson movie I ever saw
Yes.
was The Rum Diary.
Ooh, I've heard about those. Different than the Basketball Diaries.
They're very different, very different. You know what the best part about this is that it has Amber Heard in it,
Ooh.
This is the
Oh,
movie
Yeah, I remember that movie.
when they fell in love and got married. This was so hard to find. I bought this during the trial.
Wow. Nice.
Now, this is the first. No, wait. This is the second Criterion Collection DVD I ever bought. The first Criterion Collection DVD I ever bought was Chasing Amy. But this is the second one. I love this, and I'll show you why. This is all fucking see-through plastic,
What?
yo.
That is cool.
That's
That is
awesome.
amazing.
So this is the DVD. Now the reason that I bring all of this up and waste all of your time is because today
You're not wasting time.
I got the Blu-ray instead of the DVD. I watched it. This shit holds up. If you have not seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, first things first, watch it. Second things second, watch it with the Hunter S. Thompson commentary. So that's my show and tell.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool, dude.
fantastic.
That's cool, man.
And get you out of.
Yeah, don't make me big no more.
Nope, that's not what I wanted.
Make me small this time.
I
There we
need
go.
to be small. I need to wilt.
Hey, welcome, Jason. How have you been? And hope you enjoy the fire.
Yeah, man, I enjoy the fire. I'm doing pretty well, other than, of course, my keyboard. So when my PC
Well,
turns off, I cannot log in. So I will be computerless for a couple of days until I get a new keyboard. So
well, I mean, it could be worse than just a keyboard, I suppose.
yeah, it could have been worse. Luckily, it was just a keyboard.
Yeah.
So-
No, thanks for being here. And do you mind reading this chat?
Me?
Yes, please.
Okay. Here, heh. I'm currently enjoying a pipe of Mabel Shadow's pipe tobacco while staring at Spidey's fire. Perfect night for me.
Delicious.
Oh, man, glad you could be here.
Yeah, man, I have nothing else to do, and I can't actually do a lot when I don't have a keyboard. So, and I saw you were alive, so I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me pop in, man. I have time.
Hey,
so.
well, thanks for being here. Yeah, I just thought I'd have a Saturday night bonfire. It was Rod. It was, I think, he was happy to do it, so he was encouraging me.
Well, it's
Yeah.
just so like there used to be tent poles on Saturday night, places that you
Yes.
can hang out. And
Yes.
not to be melancholy, but like we have to I appreciate that you are carrying on the tradition of Saturday night hangouts.
Trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Clobby was a good place to hang out on Saturday
Yep.
night.
Pop Culture
yeah.
Curator was a great place to hang.
Yeah, that's right.
Gil, like if you could do a midnight to midnight.
That's
with
right.
Cardinal Sin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll raise a glass to him right now of water.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having a
Skull.
wine spritzer, and he would call
Oh.
me a pussy, but I would be like, I'm still getting drunk.
Hey, that's the point, right?
As well.
So what? I'm drinking vermouth. Fuck off.
Oh, Rod, this was about what you were talking about earlier. Rod, do you mind? Can you read this if you don't mind? If Rod is here.
Maybe
I can do it.
spare me?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Scotty, please.
Daniel, it's good to see you, my Clooney fan. I too realized that people in the 30s and the 50s were a lot stronger than people of today. Yeah, I'm with you on that. They even showed it in Back to the Future when Marty from the 80s had a hard time with 55 Biff. Yeah, totes.
Yeah.
Like, come on, these people used to eat like rare red meat with a glass of milk. Like they were just all about protein. Your arteries be damned. DJ Play Nice, it's good to see you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, Waratsi, definitely gave you mod powers. Same to Don Everett. Please abuse
If
them
I
as you
could.
see. But see, if you're all mods, then no one can
Yeah, but
ban
what if the only power you had was that you could leap tall buildings in a single bound?
See,
That's it. That's all you get.
that's okay. As long as
No,
you
it's
could
not.
levitate.
It sucks. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna jump over buildings?
You could
Stupid.
charge $20 a ride.
No one said I could lift these people. What, piggybacks?
Yeah, that's right. It's
All right.
$20 a ride. Do you want to jump over a building? Sure. $20.
Oh, not with this creepy guy. He smells drunk.
Ooh. Molecular Arts has a Commodore
Is he
VIC
stoned?
20 out of
Yes, but he's
storage.
jumping
Oh,
over
yeah,
buildings.
those would be great to play. Definitely. No, I'm happy to have a bonfire going for Saturday Night Live or Saturday night live stream, and happy to have you guys here. It's
Jason, can I put you on the spot?
Yeah, sure. What do you want?
I want your favorite movie.
My favorite movie, that's the original Crow movie. That's always been my favorite and always going to be my favorite movie.
Holy shit! I have never heard anyone say that. That was you didn't even have to think about it.
that's a
Yeah,
good
no,
choice.
that was the first movie in my life I gave a 10 out of 10.
Huh?
That was
No,
the first
that's great.
movie
It's good.
Yeah. I'm really into the comics and all that kind of stuff because the movie introduced me to the comics, and then I became a fan of the comics. And yes, I'm one of the few people that actually enjoyed the new version of The Crow, as you can see on my picture. And the reason is
Oh, you saw
because
it.
yeah, I really enjoyed it, like many other didn't.
Oh wow.
But I did because I saw what they did. It's still basically the comic, just a little different. It's not a remake, and it took so much from the comic. So when I was sitting watching, I'm like, oh shit, this reminds me of this time in the comic. Like they actually added this in the movie. I did not expect them to do that at all, you know. And Bill Skarsgård, he nailed it. I loved Bill Skarsgård. He was fantastic, Eric.
Huh?
And yeah, no, I gave the movie a 9 out of 10, bro.
Holy
I
shit.
really enjoyed. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I fucking love your passion on this. I'm gonna write it down. I have
It's
heard
like I said-
nothing but bad things.
Yeah, it's like I say, just try to be open-minded and watch it and give your own opinion and see how you feel about the new movie.
But you sound like a person who is so invested in the original and in the source material. And then you saw the new one and you were like, yes, it holds up.
Because I was really biased in the beginning. I was shitting on it and I took myself on it. You know, I was honest after some while. I was like, I was an ass idiot. I was an ass. I was just shitting on the movie because I was so biased because I love the first movie too much. I love it so much that I can't see a new movie, you know? But then, you know, I went back to read the original comic, and then I went back to read some of the other ones. And my other one is like Death and Rebirth, about another character who becomes the Crow in Japan. And again, a lot of people do forget when it comes to the Crow universe, you have heaven, you have hell, and there's a lot of crazy things in that world. Because also you learn a lot about that also in Death and Rebirth, when the soul to his lover goes down to hell, and a demon is gonna eat her soul. So he goes down to save her, and then when he does do all that kind of stuff, defeats the villain, defeats the demon, they go up to heaven together. The souls, they go up to heaven. And it's a lot of material like that. Because a lot of people, they just based a new movie off the original movie because they have forgotten that there is actually a comic that's based off. So no, I'm really invested. And after watching the trailer multiple times, and I got more interviews, I saw one interview. I'm like, okay, I can understand what Bill Skarsgård is saying. And then I try to be more open-minded. And then before the release of the movie, I saw a lot of the interviews. Then they did it perfectly. Don't release too much information before the movie is gonna release. Don't release a lot of interviews and all that stuff they've done before it's closing up to the movie. And then I was like, oh shit, they do this before the movie, hyping you up. And then I listened to what they have to say and all that. I'm like, yes, you know what? I'm actually getting excited for this movie, of the stuff I hear about it. And I'm gonna be open-minded and watch it and think about the comic, not the original movie. but think about the comic. And one thing I thought was funny, people complained about one scene, and that's like when they're in the bathtub, and just talking. And I'm like, well, they did that in the comic. That is what they did in the comic. They were sitting in a bathtub talking and bonding while sitting in
Yeah.
a bathtub, So yeah, so I liked it. I loved it, man. I thought it was great.
Wow. Well, based on that recommendation, I'm gonna have to check it out. Me and my friend Ben at Cinema Gulp. If you want to subscribe, sorry to plug, but we did a whole conversation about.
Yeah, it's like I said with the movie. It might be the pacing.
Crow.
The pacing is not the best everywhere. You can see it's kind of clipped away some parts that we wish we saw. And I wish we got to know more about the villain, because a lot of people who have not read the comics do not understand everything about what's going on with certain parts of it.
He was bitten by a radioactive crow. Yes.
Yes, of course. He was
Okay,
bitten.
okay.
And yeah. And everybody dies. The world just goes to shit and dies, everybody.
Yeah. No, that's my favorite thing.
And but I liked it. So I
Hey,
will recommend
sci-fi.
it.
Hey, Lisa.
But no, I will say just be open-minded. Try to give your own opinion on it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It doesn't matter. It's with your own
Did you
opinion.
see Megalopolis?
No, I've not seen it yet. I'm waiting for my payment.
What?
So
Francis Ford Coppola is paying you to see it?
But I'm waiting for payment so I can go to cinema, buy some movies, rent movies, and stuff like that.
Oh, sure, fair enough. I saw it.
Yeah.
It's good. I liked it.
Yeah. No, I watched the new Crow movie though. No, the new Joker movie, because I saw people mentioning it.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have to see it.
Yeah, I did not like it because for me, I felt like they were doing a mockery of the first movie. They did a mockery of
The
mental
first
health.
movie was a mockery. It was a Joker movie without Batman.
Not Batman was
And if
in
it's
it,
a Joker
as a
movie,
kid.
it should be a mockery.
But they had a good billing. It was serious and all that kind of stuff. But they took away a lot of that, and it's just a lot of things that made no absolute sense. And
How are the musical numbers?
I mean,
oh no, thank you.
No, but do you like musical numbers?
Yes, I do, but not in
And
this
these
one.
ones sucked.
Yeah, I say like the.
Yeah. Sorry, no,
just
go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
no.
I have nothing to say about this movie.
If the songs were like a soundtrack for like an album or something, I thought it could have been okay, but it just did not fit into the movie itself. It felt so out of place when it came to a lot of the scenes, in my opinion. And Harley Quinn is not Harley Quinn at all. It's just name only. She's a completely different character. She's who the hell knows what she's gonna be. She's just a different character. She's not it's not the origin story of her at all.
I heard that.
Yeah, she's just psychotic person in Arkham now. She's not a psychiatrist or anything. She's just
No, I know.
yeah. And yeah, there's a lot of weird other scenes that they just removed.
But also, I would like to remind you that Arthur Fleck, who, from what I understand at the end of this movie, spoilers, they explicitly say he's like, this is not the Joker.
They don't say it in the movie, but Todd Phillips said it with this movie. He's done with DC either way. He said it himself. He based the joke, this version of this new movie. He based it on Donald Trump. He said, and he was comparing. He compared with Donald Trump. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Well, if that was the intention, then whatever.
So he did that, and it's not the Joker. Arthur Fleck is not the Joker, even though they did set up him to be the Joker in the first movie. Spoiler, he's not the Joker at all.
No, he wouldn't. No, they didn't set him up to be the Joker in the first movie because he was playing with a child Bruce Wayne. That made no fucking sense.
For me,
that's
it
right.
did.
100%, man.
Because the whole context with it and why he believes the family stuff, and they could build something upon that, and that's how I felt that they were building upon in the movie. But that's what I saw. Not maybe other people didn't, but that's what I saw. And,
I look at it, and the first movie I thought was an interesting movie. Like, I thought it was an interesting film. I thought Todd Phillips did a great job with a character study.
He did a fantastic job.
But I didn't think that it was a Batman movie.
No, it's not gonna be a bad. It
And
was
so the Joker
an
2
origin.
Folie en Français is I'm going to be like, whatever, I'm going to see this movie and just
Yeah.
based on the art because I know Batman's not showing up to kick his ass.
Oh
You
no
know-
no 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 no.
You
So
know
it's
what it
not
is?
even it's not even it's not a Joker movie. It's a
know what
Joaquin
it is?
Phoenix movie.
It's not even that. You know what it is? It really,
What?
honest to God, felt to me like Todd Phillips turning around to Hollywood and saying, "Fuck you! I
Yeah,
took
Oh
your
yeah,
goddamn money.
that's what it was.
I
The
took your goddamn money, and this is what I've given you because
Yeah.
this is the shit that you want." You know, it
Oh.
has nothing to do with what I fucking did in the first one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
fuck
no,
you.
for me, the
Well,
first
and
one for
Rod,
me
that's
was
what I
yeah.
want is that when I go, and I'm gonna go on Tuesday because it's cheap day, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to go into that theater and I'm
yeah,
going to watch Todd Phillips hate fuck me.
yeah. No, honestly,
Well,
like,
you're gonna get some interesting scenes then too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be
yeah, no. Honestly, I
it's
was
gonna
going
be
to go.
bleak. It's gonna be bleak cheerfulness.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I was gonna go see it. I came to the theater like at noon, earlier today,
Sure,
and I was
sure.
going to. I had my choices were Beetlejuice,
That's a good one. I
Oh.
Joker,
like the new one.
yeah, Beetlejuice, Joker, Folie 2, you know, and
Oh yeah.
or Transformers 1, and like, well,
Oh.
and there was I
Oh, what about
forget
the
what.
Wild Robot? Was the Wild Robot playing? People have been
Hon-
going all goo goo for that.
Honestly, I forget what the fourth movie was, but like, no, at first, I came there at 12:30, and I was 12:35.
Don Everett got it. Peter Boyle, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Don Everett.
I was, my, that's my brother, Don. Yeah. Oh, good.
Thanks, Don.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, I wanted to go to Beetlejuice right off the fat.
Have you seen it?
Yes, actually,
Okay.
and like,
Beetlejuice is amazing. I like that
okay,
movie.
I'll get
I thought it was
I'll
good
get to it.
too. Yeah.
I'll get to it, but the first movie I saw was Transformers 1.
How was that?
Good Lord, brother. Anybody who is not who is relatively familiar with the Transformers lore
Yes.
from seasons 1 to 4
Yes.
in the 80s. Oh my God, I'm not kidding. There were times I'm not okay. I'm sorry. There were times
Are you currently orgasming?
I almost cried. I don't mind telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of
that's,
people
you know,
like
that's a
the
better way to
Transformers movie.
release liquid.
Seriously, I was literally almost trying to wipe my eyes, because like there were a couple of times because Transformers 1, like, it's a deep fucking story that goes right
Yeah.
down to like anybody who's even remotely familiar with like what happens in the original Transformers movies, like with Alpha Trion and and Prime, like, it's ridiculously good. And like, man, I honestly, like, I saw it because like part of me was like, the movie started, like, one of the first things I saw was like executive producer Michael Bay. I was like, oh Christ, but like as the movie went on, I was like, motherfucker, Jesus Christ, this is goddamn good shit. Like, how is Michael Bay involved with this? Because like, this is so goddamn good. This has nothing to do with his Transformers. Like, it's well done, man. Like, whoever was the writer, 100% props.
Rod, I don't mean to
Props.
interrupt you, but Spidey, you've got a clamoring of a mosh pit asking you for links.
All right. Let me see what your.
There's one, like, I think some of them are cool, some of them are dicks. It's up to you, but they're asking.
Okay. Oh, hey, all
Oh,
right.
Tim's cool. So Sci-Fi Nation, he's
Yeah,
all right.
if they're both sober, yes.
I'll kick him in the chins with my ladies' ice skates.
Because I know what I've been drinking. They're great.
Yeah.
Great.
No, you know what? It's funny. My sister called me earlier this evening, and she was like, "Are you sober?" And I was like, "Fuck no."
Hello.
Fuck no.
Long and prosper. Welcome.
And she was like, "Okay, fine." I thought I'd check. I have to go to the hospital, and I was like, "Good luck." No, I'm joking.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Who can't remember that? Oh, fuck, man. No. Jesus Christ, man. Ugh.
Hey, keep
You know
it
what?
down,
And I hate. I'm not.
keep it in your pants.
I don't even hate that I know this, but there is an adult film star named Megan Fox, but of course it has
Oh.
3 X's.
Buster Cat. Buster Cat.
What?
Sorry, I'm talking to my cat. I said,
Oh.
Buster Cat.
Oh, oh, wow.
Right
I just thought, when you were rich and famous, you could bust a cat. They just let you do it.
Here.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Stupid. Look, there. Buster Cat.
I will.
Buster.
There we go.
I'll bust her cat.
See, he's mad at me now. He's not looking at me. He's like, hey, Poppy. get
Cats
this.
are all girls. Dogs are boys. Cats are
He's
girls.
He's a guy. He's a guy.
don't buy
And
it.
I know he's a
He's a
guy
guy.
because, like, from fucking day one that I've had him, this motherfucker, he fucking farts. Yeah, he's mad at me now, too, because I said that.
You know what? Okay, so the first time I ever had an intimate relationship with a cat is I dated this girl and she had 2 cats, and then one of them decided to exert their dominance over me. So I woke up in the morning and I just see this little pink bumhole in my face. And so my first inclination was to hit it with my index finger like it was an elevator button.
Oh, yeah, that's of course.
So the cat immediately jumped, looked at me, and was like, "Really?" And we got along from then on.
Look at this guy. He's pushing my face. He's saying, like, Poppy, get me off this. Oh, there.
I like how Jill says it. I always want that story to be false, but it's not. Yeah, no, sorry. I saw it. I saw a cat's anus, and I was like, boop. So.
It's like in that elevator.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Cats speak French. Lemon is correct.
Why can't I find you on Twitter? You should be on X, Tim.
Cats, yeah,
My
no,
dog.
cats. That's the thing. Cats can't speak English.
Not so well.
We don't know that, honestly.
I do.
That's fine.
I just
How so?
decided it with lemon pie.
You just decided?
Yes.
It is good to be
How
How
are you
so?
going to figure it out?
All right,
You know,
yeah.
find the reasonable doubt.
I've seen cats, they know what you're saying. And when it comes down to, like, hey, stop. They know.
Yeah, but they're responding to loud noises, not necessarily the vernacular.
I'm not fully grabbing onto that because, like, sometimes they're like, stop. Yep. And, like,
Oh,
you're
okay. No,
No.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Thanks.
Welcome.
I appreciate that.
Shush.
Yeah.
Shush.
That is just as important as stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Exactly.
Shush.
You know.
Shush.
Yeah.
STAHP. Stop.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna go have a smoke. You warm up.
French. That is true. Cats can speak
Ah,
French.
you do.
On a semi-related side note, like the first thing I did after was it was a double feature for me, which I mean to put it up on X, Twitter, but I saw Beetlejuice 2 as well.
Nice. I want to see that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It
That's a
was
You'll-
good. I had a
You'll love it.
blast.
Trust
Is
me.
Michael?
It's,
is
it's
Michael?
Tim Burton being Tim Burton, man.
Yeah, Tim Burton being Tim Burton, and did Michael
100%.
Bruce. Okay, nice. I want to see that. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
So good.
100%. Whatever you see, like, yeah, man, like, there's, I'll say this, there are a couple of storylines that are not wrapped up, but like, you know what? The main storylines that you're looking at,
Yep,
they wrap up. And like,
they're there.
good-
Okay, so all
That's
the main ones are there. Okay, so that's good. Yes, I definitely
Yeah.
want to see it.
Yeah,
But we,
yeah.
but we kind of need a third one because we need a Beetlejuice.
Hey,
I'm
you need to say it 3 times for him to appear, don't you?
looking,
Yeah, we
honestly,
need a third
and
one.
honestly, yeah, and they imply that with this. So, fuck, yeah,
Oh shit! Yeah, don't give me no spoilers. I got to see this new one. I got to see it, folks.
I
really
have
do.
the it's
You'll
gonna
like
be
it.
out now in October, so it's gonna be
guarantee
out.
you'll like it. No,
Highly
it's
recommend
a great movie, man. Like,
But I don't
Yes.
recommend Joker. Do not recommend
No,
Joker.
I know it's coming out
get
on the
used to.
streaming services. I'm pretty sure
I
got the
was
one it's
going
coming
to
out
see
on,
Joker instead of Transformers 1, but like ultimately, I was like, you know what?
wait, which Joker? Because I know the
The
one
new
came
one.
out a few years ago with Joaquin
No, the new
Phoenix
one.
or
Say
whatever.
sequel.
The
Well, new one,
Yeah, the sequel.
obviously.
Okay, the new one.
Yeah, they took the whole story they created in the first one and said "fuck you" to the people who liked it. in the new one.
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Really, they did. So they took the one with Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix and said, "Screw all that," and did a different one.
yes, and again, Harley's not Harley. Again, yes, this version of Joker is not Joker. Philip said it himself.
I haven't even seen the one with
No,
Joaquin
that's right.
Phoenix yet. So
And you had I'm gonna little spoiler. We have like an awkward sex scene that makes you feel like
but
he's super
you know,
autistic.
Jack Nicholson is my Joker. Just so you.
Oh, totally,
Yeah,
man.
Agree.
You know why
Yeah.
Jack
Wait a
Nicholson is my
minute.
Joker? No, I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt. Sorry, guys. You know why Jack Nicholson is my Joker? Because
no.
because his Joker with like, well, think about it. Like, if one of your relatives died with like the combination
Right.
of
What
the
would you do to revenge them?
well, no, it's not even that. Like, think about this.
Yeah.
Even if you're a plain old regular everyday citizen, and if your cousin, sister, brother, whatever, if they died using the combination of the Joker gas, right?
Okay.
Think about this.
Okay, guys, yeah.
Are you going to have an open coffin funeral if they have like
Yes, because I want to see the public. What the fuck you did to him?
yeah, if they have a hideous Joker grin on them when
Absolutely, I would have an open coffin. I want you to see what the hell you did to him.
no, I wouldn't. I would well, like my family, I'd be like, no,
Yeah,
Fuck
I
no.
would. Look what these motherfuckers did. Don't let them get away with it.
Well, you could
I-
expose it in the newspaper or online, but
Yeah,
at the
and I
actual
would.
service-
I
but at the
would
act-
with
but at
newspaper
the
and with
actual
newspaper
service,
pictures
I think
of that
No.
open coffin.
Yeah. And also
I-
with this new Joker movie, they made his character a super simp, like
Oh,
new
God,
age
you yell a
simps.
lot.
I could.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
sorry.
simping
I'm
like
sorry,
a
guys.
teenager.
I couldn't buy that. I
Oh,
could
that-
not look.
That's why
on-
Jack. Okay, so Rod, that's why Jack Nicholson is also my Joker, because I would want somebody from my family to show everybody out in the public what they did to me, even if they had a body or not. Show that
I
cop
could-
and be like, "This is
I
what
could
they
not.
did."
I could not sit there and have my sister, brother,
You know what?
whoever,
It don't matter to
cousin.
me because I'm already dead if I'm the one in there. So what does it matter?
No, I'm not buying
Right?
that because, like, if they have this hideous Joker grin
Yeah, show
by
them
some
what they
psychopath,
did. Show
I
them
could-
what they did.
no, I couldn't buy that. No, honestly, sorry, man, I could not buy that.
It's a matter of there's a difference between you can separate exposing the evil and being able to have a family service where you can remember the person the way they would
For the
want
family,
them
for
to
the
remember
family.
Yeah, no. What
for the
Jill
family,
says
have it
was like,
closed, but
no,
for the
I
public,
honestly-
have it open.
No, I honestly couldn't sit there and, like, I could not have my family, like, die. I could not have my last memory of seeing my sister, brother, cousin, whatever.
You know what? I would.
having that hideous Joker grin. No, goddamn,
would.
no.
Yeah, I would. Look what they did. You want
Hey,
this
you-
to continue
Rod-
happening?
Rod, you just admit it. You would love the new Joker movie. The Joker movie without Joker.
What?
well, the first Joker movie didn't have Joker in it either, but it was fantastic because it was about mental illness and everything. But
Yeah.
you're telling me the second one isn't so good, and even the musical stuff
it-
isn't good. So
no,
that
nothing-
helps.
Yeah, everything that you liked with the first one is gone, and this was just to say fuck you to the people who liked it. I
All
don't
the
know,
more reason why I'm happy I didn't see it.
it's kind of stuff that I want to say, but I don't know if I'm allowed to spoil some small parts of it. What some of the weird stuff.
I'm never gonna watch it, so I'm gonna watch all
Okay.
the spoilers.
I mean, yeah,
But
I want to
I don't know. If somebody doesn't
no.
want to be spoiled, I
We
guess.
can just say it like that.
Yeah,
we
no,
have,
thanks, Jill. Yeah.
we have Arthur with his Joker persona, because they kind of call it the Joker persona through the movie, but it's not Joker. There are some people who works in jail in Arkham that has to have little fun time with his bumhole.
Okay, in the asylum.
Yes, he gets essayed. in the
Oh,
asylum.
essayed in the asylum up his bunghole.
Yes.
Well, hey, that sounds
How-
like prison to me. But
How does
anyway.
that serve the story?
No, nowhere basically. They just do it to shock value, basically, in the story.
Oh, he does? He gets raped.
Yes.
Wow, Scotty said it, folks.
He does by prison
no,
guards.
no, it's
they
okay,
did that-
Spot-
They did do that in Shawshank.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they
do.
did. And
They
Spidey
do, they
doesn't mind
did, yeah.
people. And Spidey doesn't mind people using the real words. Of things.
Well, I don't either.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
just
we're
saying for
adults.
the other people.
We are adults here.
We are adults. He got bungholed up his.
He got bum.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Timo.
Welcome.
Hey, Tim.
What's
Shit,
up,
man.
everyone?
It's so good to see you.
Oh, hey Tim, how you doing?
How you doing?
How
What's
you
good, everybody? How you doing?
You know what? I almost spent $16 on the Blu-ray of Solo today.
Almost.
And then I decided not to.
Yeah,
You know
almost
what?
being a keyword.
Scotty, you know what Blu-ray you should spend your money on is Days
What?
Confused.
Is what Rogue
Oh,
One?
that's, you know what? I've never fucking seen it.
Wait, which one?
What?
Rogue One or Squadron?
Yeah.
No, either. I was talking about Days and Confused.
Yeah, I've never
Oh.
seen it.
Oh, you never seen that shit? You should have watched it on
What?
VHS. That was the best time to watch it.
I know. I should.
Canadians seen that. Surely. We've seen
Oh
that.
yeah, no, I have that saved on my hard drive. I love that movie.
Stop talking
Yeah.
dirty.
I'm talking about like Blu-ray, right? We're talking about Blu-ray.
Fear and Loathing in Las
Okay.
Vegas. That's one to watch.
Right here. Just got the Blu-ray, you son of a bitch.
Nice.
This is also the DVD that I own. And this is also, like, if you want to catch up, this is also the one with Amber Heard. This is the Hunter S. Thompson movie.
Oh
with Amber.
no!
And then I've got and then I also
Oh,
have,
Oh, do you have the sequel, Rum Diaries?
I got the Rum Diaries. I just showed you the Rum
Nice.
Diaries, but
Yes,
this
you
is the
did.
better one.
Yes, that is
Buffalo
a better one.
Rome.
Yep. Buffalo
Rum
Rome.
Diary.
Yes, Rum Diary.
And then I got the Criterion DVD.
The Criterion. Yes.
And
Okay,
then
so-
today I acquired the Blu-ray.
The
And you know
Blu-ray,
what? And
yeah.
you know what, Sci-Fi? I'm sorry for yelling, and I apologize for taking up everyone's
Okay.
time.
Scotty,
yells
quit! Scotty, quit
What?
yelling. That's good.
What?
You're not yelling at all, bro.
I got like look at the liner notes.
Like, yeah, that's actually
is
everything.
fucking-
That's
this
literally
is fucking
everything from
awesome.
Hunter S. Thompson because
This is
Johnny
great.
Depp went over there and met with Hunter S. Thompson to figure out how to play him as a character,
The
to
last
portray
time
him the right way. So.
it's legendary. The best part about this it's the Criterion Collection. One of the best parts about it is that it's got an audio commentary by Hunter S. Thompson.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh no, it's insane.
No, I noticed
hear
because,
him
because
in
right after
real
that movie
time
came out. Yeah,
talk
right
about
after
what
those
he
movies
doesn't like
came
about
out
the
is when he
movie.
offed himself, right? So
He
yeah,
did.
what that
He did
is.
shoot himself
Yeah.
in the face with a
Yes,
shotgun.
he did.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I can appreciate somebody releasing a movie that they made with the commentary from the actual author of the book saying, I don't like this part or that part. That's incredible. That shows how much.
Oh, hey,
really care.
PvP, I see you down there.
Holy shit! I love it when PvP swears.
I know, right?
Dude, Canadian, your popcorn, it's not popcorn, your fire is popping off like popcorn, like in the
Yeah,
background.
that's called killing bugs with fire.
Hopefully, it's not too loud for everybody.
No,
Nope.
No,
You're good, Spidey.
we love it. We love it.
I want more screaming.
Well, nobody.
No, the fire is the most beautiful sound on this live
Yes.
stream. So
No, maybe not screaming. Moaning Myrtle.
Nicholson's Joker was fantastic. It was classic.
It was a good
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. That's my favorite Joker right there.
I think Heath Ledger is better, but to be
Oh
honest,
no,
but
Heath Ledger is better.
I think, but Jack Nicholson is a more classical Joker. There's different genres of that.
I'll
This is
work
too
in no
short
play
and
makes Johnny a dull boy. Oh,
Yeah.
different movie.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, I'm resistant
Jack.
to going to see this Joker 2, right?
I'm
It
gonna-
sucks. It sucks ass, man. And he gets
That's what
his
I've
ass.
heard.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
heard
no-
Megalopolis sucked, and
Yeah.
I
so-
want to see. I want to see Megalopolis.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that.
Do you
I
want
heard
to see
some
this
shit.
version of
Alright,
Joker get
alright.
ass fucked?
All right, Scotty, I actually saw that film. I think it sucks.
you
but
didn't like Megalopolis, okay?
No, I didn't like it.
I loved it. I thought it was good, and also you're an Adam Driver fan, so that
No,
means
I'm
But he
not.
is Adam
Just be-
Driver. It is
No,
Adam Driver. Don't you
just be-
know?
Chase,
Oh, it is
He
Adam
actually
Driver.
is.
We have a
Chase
celebrity
knows-
here.
No, Chase knows me more than anybody. That I'm just because I look like somebody doesn't mean I love them. I don't like the sequel trilogies.
Hey,
and
just
Chase
because you
knows
look
that.
like somebody
Yeah, I
doesn't
know.
mean
So-
you is somebody. So.
And that's like the thing that I constantly have to fight a lot. I'm like, bro, just because I look like certain dude and I celebrate like
Yeah.
good things
You
about
wanna
the
have to
sequel
see-
trilogy.
I mean,
like,
just because you
I-
look like a long-haired hippie, don't mean I'm gonna treat you like one.
I
Yeah,
look like
exactly.
Ryan Reynolds, and that's why I wear a Deadpool mask.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, but Deadpool was a different thing, though. I'd say for Marvel, because like some people were like, "Oh no, this is gonna fix the MCU." No, it's not. This was a nice spot where, like, remember when films were films, right? That's what Deadpool was a good spot for.
10 or 12.
That's what it was. But then after that, it's just like, no, we go back to what we were. Watch
Are you
Avatar.
looking forward to? Are you looking forward to the Fantastic Four movie?
No.
Oh, which one? The old one or the new one, Scott?
The new one coming out with Pedro Pascal as Reed
Pedro.
Richards.
Oh God.
No, I'm kind of looking forward to that myself.
I am. I'm looking.
Jesus
forward to it.
Christ.
I love the Fantastic
No.
Four.
Sorry,
Sorry.
go ahead. I was gonna say
What's the
I
topic?
love fucking Pedro Pascal, but I do not fucking love.
I have to go. Just so you guys know, I have to go. I need to take a phone and stuff like that. So.
Oh, Jason.
Oh,
Okay,
Jason,
yeah.
Jason, do you have a channel
no,
or anything
go
you
ahead.
want to
I
promote?
hate it when
Yeah,
people use my
um,
real name. Please don't say my real name.
540 Studio.
Carl Vanderberg.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
so you
that
can
guy.
you can find me on 5 for the Studio, my channel where we talk about pop culture, music, and a lot of other stuff. We always have a great time. Unfortunately, I might not be able to stream this weekend because I do not have a keyboard. So
Holy
Oh,
fuck,
damn.
aggressive.
So
like
Get
when
a
my
new
PvP.
keyboard.
yeah, I need to wait, man, and that's why I'm gonna take a phone.
Ladies and
That's why I'm
gentlemen, if
gonna-
you can send Jason a keyboard,
What happened, dude?
send
no, it
him a
died.
keyboard.
Yeah, it
Somebody.
died today. It died today.
Like,
but,
I can't afford it, but someone should send him
But
a
other than
keyboard.
that, you can find me on 540 Studio, where we talk about pop culture and all that kind of stuff. And I'm also with Comic Relief Crusader on his channel, where we talk about the funny news and pop
Okay,
culture
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Fly boy.
Right.
And if Sir Talks a Lot streams, I will be there mostly. And I have a
Sir
lot of other
Talks a Lot.
stuff. Yeah. And I have.
Jay-
And then
No,
I have a
I
lot of
just
other
thought
stuff
of a
in the
Sir
works.
Mix-a-Lot
So,
song when I heard that. so.
yeah.
but I have a lot of other stuff in the works. But I need to take the phone now, so I have to go. Thank you for having me.
Okay, bye.
And
Bye, Jason. It was good to hear. from you.
Baby got podcasts.
Yeah, thanks for
and
being
talk
here.
to you all. See you guys later. Have a great stream. Bye.
Thanks, man.
Bye,
brother.
Jace, hit me up.
My palms are also not hairy.
Herc 130 in the chat. How you doing, Herc?
Fly boy.
PvP, do you have a Twitter? Are you on Twitter yet?
No, he doesn't have the Twitter.
Oh, well, how am
No,
I going
it's
to...
Yeah,
awful.
actually, well,
Is it a hosers only party? Yes,
I'll send it.
Yeah,
I'll send it to
hosers, eh?
Texan though, so I guess also Texans.
Yeah, I guess
I've
Salsa,
texted
I guess Salsans are Texans, but what's all this hoser shit, PvP? Are you pissed off at people because you didn't get an invite? I can't.
Fantastic.
Well,
I
you know
mean-
what? It's all a friendly. It's all a
So,
friendly.
We are all friendly. I mean, I think I
um,
got his email somewhere.
Yeah,
So-
Spidey, I can send it. I can send an invite. Do you want me to invite Pleasant Valley Picker for you?
It depends on how aggressive he is. Let's
He's being very aggressive in the chat.
What does it
I
say?
can't-
What's the
Yeah,
newest one?
no,
Oh
if
well,
he's
I guess
gonna
my
be
opinions are
combative,
too strong
uh,
for weaker folks.
So Canadian, how did this all spawn?
He was
Like,
being really
was
aggressive.
it
That's
really
Rod
aggressive.
was supposed to be like the main guest, and because the hour difference on time schedule, Central Eastern Time, and this is how
Yes.
it spawned.
Oh,
So-
yeah, that's right.
Kinda-
Because Spidey's in BC, right? Out there in Western time.
I'm just trying to understand, and then now Canadians run towards like where bears are. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Oh,
Herc,
that's
how
a lot
you
better.
doing?
but yeah, I'm on Vancouver time and Rod's on Calgary time, an hour ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm on Eastern time, as same as Scotty. So
Yeah.
Ontario time here. So
Yeah.
Practically
Yeah.
Canadian, even though you're
practically
American.
Canadian. Yeah, I'm further north than most Canadians I know. So.
Oh my God! I hate your
Hello,
stolen valor. You're not Canadian. You live in fucking
I'm
Michigan.
not
you son
Canadian.
of a
I'm
bitch.
Michiganian, but I'm
But
further
he's-
north than most
But he
Canadians.
sounds like he comes straight from the trailer. park.
I know he's faking it. I hate it.
I am not faking it, you think?
Who's fucking? Oh dear God.
Look at me. I'm from Canada, yet I live in
No, I don't
America.
ever say I come from
Blue, blue,
Canadian.
blue, blue.
No, I've never said that I come from Canada. I got accused of being Canadian, but I
Oh.
ain't. So
Whatever.
yeah,
Your voice
whatever.
angers me.
Whatever.
Still likes pepperoni and ravioli.
I
can't-
do like raviolis
Sausage,
and
that
and,
makes it
and
better.
pepperoni sticks and
All right.
Yeah.
Sticks. That's good.
I
you know
can't
and
decide.
hey, I used to be a baker at Timmy Hortons, so
Nice buns.
exactly,
What were
I
you
had
saying,
very nice
Tim?
buns.
And I can't decide, like, if
Yeah, I
Canadian
used to be a
Spider-Man-
baker at Timmy's.
Yeah, I can't decide if Canadian Spider-Man is trying to be someone rowing a boat or being Gandalf at the same time with fire.
He just found a
you know, I'm not
killer
sure.
walking stick.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I feel like he feels like Gandalf, but he doesn't know what to do.
You know what? As long as he doesn't put it in the fire and follow it all the way down, then I think it's good.
Oh, that's right.
PvP, if in the chat you can tell us what you want to talk about, then maybe.
It's not Tuesday. We can't talk about it.
Because you
but
seem
we've been
too
talking about
angry,
it today.
PvP.
Yeah, you do, PvP. You sound
If you want
angry.
to talk about something specifically, then I would love to talk
I
to
just
you.
love the way Scotty says about.
About.
That was not Scotty. That was me talking.
No,
Was
it
it
wasn't.
you? Did you say about?
I just literally just talked for 30
No,
seconds.
see, you
and
can't
I
even say it
love
the right
hearing
way,
your
Tim.
voice.
You
Please
say a
continue.
boot, and you don't say it a boot. You say about.
I was literally talking for the last 30 seconds.
Oh well, there you go.
I don't know.
I was only listening to the fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
snap,
Sam.
crackle, pop, Rice
Sam.
Krispies.
That's why I
Thank you.
love Dead Air on this channel because it sounds so great because of the
Yeah.
fire.
Thanks.
It
Jill.
smells
Yeah, you hear all the
great.
bugs crackling and snapping and popping, and
This is the best smelling channel on the internet.
I tell you what. Doom, do, 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 da, 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 do.
Da, 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 da.
No,
Tim,
the trailer part. Da,
Tim,
da, da,
what
da,
is
da.
your favorite Marvel movie and why is it Captain Marvel?
Da, 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 da,
Is
da,
it because
Well,
of
that's
Brie
a-
Larson?
That's a hum. What is your favorite? Whatever Scotty asked you.
My favorite Marvel property of all time is, of course, She-Hulk.
Mine's
But-
Winter Soldier by far.
Oh, Winter Soldier,
Ow.
that's a great choice.
Hey,
No,
Don
because
Everett.
that was the peak of Marvel, man. Because it told
Yeah.
Marvel that they could not only do Marvel films, but expand to different lores or different like genres of film. Like as far as like
You know what
X-Men-
my favorite is? My favorite
Are
is
you gonna,
Guardians
like-
of the Galaxy.
Are you gonna like keep interrupting my thoughts? Dear
Well,
Lord, brother.
maybe.
It is Sci-Fi
That
Nation,
is
Tim.
that
Don't
is
get
what
angry.
he does.
It's
That
just
he doesn't
what
allow
does.
anyone to finish a
Yeah, I
or
give no
paragraph
quarter.
or
I give no
anything.
quarter.
He is.
Uh,
He does
I'm-
consider himself to be the center of the universe.
Yeah, the center of attention. I was trying to get my thoughts. Darn it! Let me get
Yeah,
it
no,
in,
well,
and
you're
then
good.
you
You're
can.
good. We got
then
your back.
can-
We got your back.
Then sci-fi, you can do whatever you do. All right.
Well, hey, it's like one answer or another. You know, you had like a.
That's not one
3-sentence
answer
See, I
because
don't even know
like
what he's saying.
this
He's just
film,
putting
Winter
words together.
Soldier, was a multifaceted film. It
Yes.
like was peak Marvel. Not only was it profitable, but it blended two different genres of films together as far as like superhero stuff. It had like superhero isms, but it had like sci-fi genre, and it also had like this like
Was
you
that even
know-
a question?
no, it had like this like when you have Robert Redford in there. It
Robert
also
Redford.
enhances
What you're
things.
talking about? Tombstone or some shit?
No,
No, we're talking
no,
about
Ro-
Winter Soldier because he plays
Yeah, when-
Secretary
When you
Robert
have
Redford.
add this espionage thing to like superhero films, and
Yeah.
you think they're very surface level, but when this brings on more complexity to films and adds great fight choreography and great score, I feel like this is the best MCU film of all time, and probably Infinity War. is
Hey,
probably
Low
the
Spec,
second.
how you doing, bud?
All right, never mind.
I'm listening. You know how much I'm listening? I'm on camera. That's how much I'm listening.
Yeah, that's how much Scotty's listening. He's on camera.
Yeah.
Yes, that shows that he's giving his full attention and doing
Yeah,
absolutely
exactly.
You know,
nothing else.
usually
It's
when I'm
full.
off
It's
camera, I'm just like,
full attention.
I don't know. All right, so let me ask Jill because I saw your Harry Potter streams. All right, so my favorite film is probably it's not The Goblet of Fire. It's probably like the
oh,
fifth
it's
one.
pretty good though.
Yeah.
The fifth one, The Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, that's
Haven't
my
seen it.
favorite too. I unfortunately I've got a family event next Friday, so I'm gonna move the stream up to Thursday. So it's gonna be on a Thursday at 11 Central. But I'm still gonna do it. It's my favorite one, so I can't skip it.
Yeah.
And
No,
because
I-
I wanna, I have 'em on schedule.
Yeah, I know. I respect that, and I don't like my work schedule. I don't get off till like I get off at 4:30. I don't get home till 5. But like
Oh, that's.
Wait, you're on Western time though, ain't you?
Eastern,
BC time.
Eastern, no Eastern.
Oh,
Eastern,
you're our Eastern time. Okay.
Eastern time.
Yeah, no, Tim lives in Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah, so it's just like, but no, I do
I
love
don't even
Harry
know if that's
Potter,
true.
and
I
I
just
do,
guessed.
Jill, I do have my opinions on like the whole remaking of it.
It's like a whole East
You know what I
Seaboard
mean?
thing.
Like, as long as it's done well, like I
Heavens
know
to
people are
Murgatroyd.
concerned with like the diversity of casting, like the DEI stuff. I
Mhm.
think like if it's done well, that'll heal everything. But I can understand the fact if you put like, you know, diversity in casting in front of the story, I think that's an issue.
Well, I
But
think the
if the
thing is
story,
that it's set in England, and so the representation of the film can be diverse as you like, but it needs to be proportional to the population of Europe at that England of that time, and
at
so
that time, for
right.
sure.
And you know
Yeah.
what? The original Harry Potter movies they had a mixed
They
cast.
were, absolutely
Oh,
were.
they did. They actually took place in the UK in the beginning.
And the problem was like too, because like at the time
Because
the Hu Yang or like the Asian character or whatever, she was complaining.
Cho
It
Chang,
was like
yeah.
Cho Chang. And then we did rankings. You saw my podcast where we were
What
like
year
doing
was
the
that?
rankings.
Was that year 3 or year 4?
Year 4, she shows up first. She shows up
Yeah.
in the Goblet of Fire first, and the reason why it works out so well in the Harry Potter movies is because of J.K. Rowling's rule that they have to be either British or Scottish to be at Hogwarts.
Yes, to be at
And
Hogwarts,
as long as they stick to that rule, it'll be fine.
And then
Oh,
also
okay,
think
cool.
that that what she does well is too that she has different schools where they are more diverse based on the geographically like area, right? So that makes sense in this way because like my whole argument too is like I'm never going to be like Black Panther Wakanda, right? Because I know the population's not going to be there, but you go to South America,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
gonna
like me
be
saying I'm
predominantly
never going to
white.
be a Picard. So,
But
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
somebody
Well, you're not
earlier in the
French.
chat said it best. Race doesn't matter. It's just that we're
I'll
all
be a
human.
Jim Kirk.
And so if
Never
it's a
be
good
Picard.
if it's a good story that is honest to the books and goes through everything the way that we read it, then it's going to be a lot of fun. And so
Yeah,
I
if
hope it's going to be okay.
Yeah, Jill, if it's not shoehorned in, right? If it's organic and it makes sense to the plot and the story, that's the most important thing.
Oh, and I know I'm skipping the chat, but Eugene Bird
Oh,
saying
sorry,
Order of the
Tim.
Phoenix is his favorite least favorite due to Umbridge. And actually it's my favorite because of her, because she is my favorite villain to hate.
Oh,
She's
this
the
is my
absolute
favorite.
worst.
Please don't tell me you just did that. Never mind, you
well-
did that.
Well, anyway, the TV show, I don't know. If J.K. Rowling's involved, then it'll be good. If she's not, then it won't. It's also that simple.
Yeah, let me ask you guys, do you guys like the Ring of Power? I tried watching the first 3
Oh
episodes.
fuck!
I
If you
think-
guys are going to talk about Lord of the Rings, I'm going to go have a smoke
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
gonna have to go outside for about 3 hours till you get.
because I couldn't give a two shits about your fucking rings.
And
Well,
No,
Jen-
no,
It was pretty cool.
Scotty,
Your Gollum
Scotty.
can play basketball
Hold on,
as far as I'm
Scotty.
concerned.
Hold on,
All
Scotty.
right.
I only watched the first 3 episodes of the first season. I couldn't get
Really?
into it.
The first 3 episodes of which movie?
right, I'll be-
1, 2, or 3?
No, I'm talking about the series. I just couldn't get into it. But I want people to tell me that like it. I want to hear their response. Because I've always been the kind in the middle. Like if you love something, tell me why you like it. If you dislike something, tell me why you dislike it. And I find it very like weird that the fact that
Hey, like George Bush said, if it feels good, just go ahead and do it.
no, it's just like let's be fair here because like the arguments I see online, if you like something, what people say, if you like Rings of Power, you're not a fan or you're normie and all the comic book, you're not a comic book fan or read the source material. But my argument has always been like this is like it's loosely based on the source material. Not everyone's going to read that. You need to have some universally.
Ain't no movie gonna be the
You're just
same
gonna
as
make
the
a
book.
generic. So if you're gonna make something generic, this is just a generic fantasy, then why don't you just call it something else? And then nobody has to care about the
Yeah, I mean,
adherence
Yeah.
to the lore.
if you ain't gonna do it word for word like a book, that'd be like the people making The Hunt for Red October have a 3-hour movie just on what a number 2 pencil looks like because of how Tom Clancy writes a book. Okay,
Okay. What about
it just don't work that way. It don't work
Yeah.
that way.
What about the Lord of the Rings films? They didn't adapt everything 100% towards that, though, right? Like I honestly I couldn't get into the Rings of Power. I didn't read the books. I love the original. I think
You
Lord
didn't
of the
read the
Rings
books, but you're
films.
referencing them.
Yeah, but I am. But hold on, you're not letting me finish. You keep cutting me off. So the thing is that Lord of the Rings, I think, is a tighter script than Star Wars, the original trilogy.
Really?
Yeah, and I can bring up specific points.
Who shot
argue about
first? Who shot first?
That's who cares?
Well, you said you liked the script. Who shot first?
Who cares?
Well, you said you liked what was written.
No, I said I liked what was written by in Lord of the
Exactly. You
Rings.
said you liked how it was written.
No, I didn't.
You just literally said that.
Well, one thing we can all agree on: Han Solo shot. He was the only one that shot.
Yeah, I believe he shot first, but that doesn't make or break a film.
But Greedo didn't shoot.
No, Greedo raised an eyebrow, and Han said,
But my point is, that doesn't make or break a film. Who shot first?
No.
No, it don't. But you said
no, but like I saw
go
what you're
by
saying. But
what's
like if your whole preface is like who shot first, and that makes something
No, my
bad.
whole preface is you said you read the script.
I did read the script. Yeah, but you keep interrupting everything I talk
What's
about.
the argument about exactly? Well, I lost the plot.
Yeah, I'm losing the plot too because I'm trying to say he reads things, he reads scripts, he reads the books, and then he wants to go back and says, "Oh, no, it ain't about that." Yeah, it is.
No,
about that.
I said I didn't read the books of Lord of the Rings.
I read all of them except for the last. I haven't finished Return of the King yet. I always start it, and then I'm like, oh wait, you know what? I need to read the first 2 books again. So then I read Fellowship and Two Towers again, and then I just never quite make it. But it's very clear that the people who make the Onion Rings of Power don't read any of the books either.
Onion Rings of Power. Hey, I got some batter up in my cupboard.
I couldn't make it past the first 2 episodes of the first season, so I'm actually not watching this. But I think the only thing they kind of get right is the dwarves are kind of cool, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jill. Like to me, like Rings of Power. I just not overall. I just like it was
Spidey,
not.
Would you like PvP to have a link? I'll email them.
No, not with, because this isn't. I like this to be a fun stream, right? We're all having fun and positivity, and this doesn't seem like many of his comments have been like this in PvP. This isn't positive or fun, so like I'm not gonna invite anyone on that's like angry like this and not fun and not positive. So I'm sure you do have valid opinions, but this isn't fun what you're expressing here right now. So I'm just gonna wait until another time. You're welcome when you're not like that, when you're not aggressive and saying fuck every second word. You're welcome to be here.
No doubt. He even asked.
But stop being a fucking baby, okay? Now you're just being a fucking baby.
He
So
even asked if Spidey even asked if sci-fi was drunk tonight. No, I'm not.
Yeah, Jill, I agree with you. I just said I was just not interested. That's my thoughts on that. I just was not interested. I'm not saying like season 2 can't like improve, but those are my thoughts on Rings of Power.
Yeah, me too. It'd be great to get more Lord of the Rings or somebody who knows how to expand the lore, but this is not it. You know what might be it? Is the Warner Brothers movie, the animated movie that's coming out. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna.
Can I do a little somebody right? I need to do a little somebody right. This ain't it. Yeah, there you go. So that one ain't the one for doing it. So Okay.
I'm sorry. I love the whole Lord of the Rings lore. I love the worlds that they have built. I love
100%.
everything. And I would like to see it expanded upon, but in the same way that I think Lord of the Rings was intended to be, you know, true to the books as much as possible. I think Peter Jackson did a good job, and I'd like to see it continued with people that are actually inspired by by the property and who really want to do a good job of it and who are fans of it. So I think there's an appetite for it. I mean, Lord of the Rings has been popular for a very long time, and I think people aren't sick of it if it's done correctly.
Yeah, I think too. I think like even Star Wars is very popcorn. It's always been popcornish, right? But it just like we get tired of things not being good, what they used to be, right? And it's just not translating well. I don't ever want Star Wars to suck. I don't ever want Lord of the Rings to suck. I don't want anything to fail. But we're just living a depressing time, kind of. And Harry Potter, I know Jill loves Harry Potter, and I love Harry Potter. I'm just kind of worried right now. But like, then again, Hogwarts Legacy was massively successful as far as games
This
go.
is true, and
So,
it had such a backlash because it was so good. And so
Yeah.
hopefully that same kind of thing happens with the TV show. I can only hope.
Oh, what
Yeah.
are you guys talking about? Picard season 3?
Oh no! Hey,
no.
No, because I didn't really like that.
No,
That
I
much.
that was
actually, I did like the way that ended. I gotta agree with Jill on it.
I
There-
don't watch Star Wars or Star Trek.
No,
Hey.
that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
know,
There is
let's
something I
get our
wanted to say to you
franchises
guys.
right.
There is something I wanted to say to you guys.
Yeah, what's that, Scotty?
Well, wait, let me look it up.
You wrote it down?
Yeah,
Nice.
He runneth out, and his brain thinks.
I think you know. So I saw William Shatner in Indianapolis 2 years ago. What is he like? Almost 100 years old now. Like I snapped a photo. Like
oh
he
yeah,
was,
he's like 90
Hey,
something.
he's like
years ago.
literally the oldest human in space, so he holds that record.
Does
yeah.
it? Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
So I did want to say this.
He's
I could be
93.
brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything that you like. Thank you.
You're welcome. Very good, Scotty. Yay, Scotty, everybody. Yay.
Shut up. No, it was fucking self-indulgent and gay.
Okay. Hey, well.
Wait, sci-fi is actually trying to be positive. So
Yes,
No,
I
that's
know.
true. That's true. And I'm being self-deprecating for no good reason. But I could be brown. I could be blue. I could be violet sky. I could be hurtful. I could be purple. I could be anything you like.
You're
it's
trying to be the
beautiful.
cat in a hat. That's what you're trying
That's
to be.
Dr. Zeus, right?
Yeah,
No, it's
Dr.
fucking
Zeus.
Mika. It is the song
Red-
Grace Kelly.
redfish, bluefish,
Red fish, blue fish, two fish, one
old
fish,
fish, old fish, new fish.
old fish.
Yeah,
stink.
Doctor. Yes, exactly. See,
Has-
yay, Scotty, yay.
Have any of you Yankee Americans have you guys see when I was with the girl in Massachusetts, living down in Massachusetts,
Nice.
we went to the Dr. Zeus house. Like there's an actual house that's a museum
Zeus, is that what you call it down there?
Calm down.
that Dr. Zeus lived in apparently, and he was a real doctor in Massachusetts, and the whole house is
Really?
dedicated
Is that what you heard?
to him and his works, and it's great for children, it's great for adults. I highly have you guys been to the Dr. Zeus house?
It's
I've
good
never
for
been
a
to
child. It's
Massachusetts.
good for
For an animal just out your back door in the wild.
It's awesome. It's a lot of
Sounds
fun.
like it.
Are you asking me if I lived in the mouse in the house where the
It was
house
a mouse in the house and the house in the house.
Yes, Tim.
Sorry, I was trying to go on with that
Oh,
whole.
Rod, are you there? Your brother is leaving. Or
Yeah.
Don Everett.
Rob, are you
Don Everett
alive?
is leaving.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind of like
Rod.
saying a horse is a
He
horse,
says-
of course, of course.
Don Everett says, "Enjoyed the chat, everyone. Please let Rod Thunderheart know I said good night."
I'm convinced
Good night,
Rod
Rod.
Thunder.
Hey, from
Rod.
everybody in the
Hey,
chat.
Don.
Hey, how you doing?
Cheers, Don.
Yeah, Rod is here. He may have gone to nappy nap, but he is here.
I'm convinced he's
He
doing
m-
bicep curls.
Yeah,
like
he
shows
might
me
have
on
went
his
and zoom
Instagram
tight
channel.
time, but he'd be all right.
Rod, I see you doing those bicep curls on Instagram.
Nice.
Girl, just go away. I don't know that Molly.
Girl, just go away, mad girl.
Yeah, that's a good
just
song.
go away, girl.
That's a good
Just
song.
go away. Yeah, that's Motley Crue. That's,
that's
off their original album.
Antidote of Jill. I'm glad that that the sci-fi fiction is really being a hit on your channel and really doing well for you. So
Yeah, apparently I need to talk more about fantasy. Yeah.
No, don't do more of it.
Oh, Scotty loves your fantasy, but he wants your
Princess
reality.
Bride
Well,
for
do you want
Christmas.
to if you want to talk about Lady Hawk or Dragon Slayer or Reign of Fire, any fantasy you want, but I do not want to talk about Lord of the Rings.
exactly, West
No
King.
Lord of the Rings for Christmas.
Han Solo.
That'll be your business. I feel like I just got fired.
Dude, you're not fired.
Only for 3 weeks.
Only for 3
Yeah,
weeks.
only 3 weeks, Scotty. You'll be fine.
Suspended, not fired.
Watership Down. I saw the
Watership
movie.
Down.
We watched it. We reviewed it.
Yeah, there was bunnies, and they looked like the
Bunnies! Roger
Princess
Rabbit!
Butter bunnies.
Oh, what was the thing I said? I was like, I
They went
wanted
to
more
war.
rabbit murder.
Yeah,
I wanted
wait,
more
wait,
death.
poison with mustard gas.
We're hunting wabbits.
No, it was a rabbitoir, is what I wanted.
Oh.
You were promised
Oh,
way
okay.
more gore than you
Yeah.
got, and
Yeah.
then you were disappointed, and I
Yes.
hated it. That
Yes.
you were disappointed in my.
I
my
wanted to
favorite
see
wabbits,
yeah.
not
stories.
wabbits, but yeah. the
It
other
was
kind
wabbit
of
season,
wabbits.
and I didn't get to
It
see
was
it.
Sci-fi,
wabbits.
you're really not adding anything. You're just randomly saying stuff.
Yeah, well, hey, that's
Pretty
what
much.
they're listening
Pretty
to
much.
this, so.
just being honest.
Sci-fi
It's-
just
we're
likes
talking
to
about
talk.
Watership Down, and you're talking about Looney Tunes.
Hey, you know what? I'm listening to what you're saying.
I said the Looney Tune thing.
Sci-fi hears
Oh,
things,
you did?
and you
Oh, I missed,
Yeah.
missed that. Right.
sci-fi hears things and just like
Good night,
yes,
Don.
Oh, he attaches to the irrelevant thing that he heard. Okay, I get it. now.
yeah. And
Oh, you want me to be relevant? Okay, I'll say shit that's not popular. How about that?
This is incredible. This is like watching
Okay.
football commentary on a conversation.
Well, I don't know. And also, Spidey was saying something earlier, and you didn't let him finish talking. And I was
My
like,
mistake.
Go ahead.
And also, I was saying something earlier, but sci-fi. Let's reverse the situation. Let's ask sci-fi some questions, and let's do this.
Oh,
to
go
him.
ahead, Tim.
Sci-fi.
Ask me something.
All
Go
right,
ahead, Tim.
sci-fi. I'm ready. All right, all right. Let's ask him his.
Yeah,
all right.
ask me something, Tim. What's
Sci-fi,
up?
I know you. All right, I know how. All right, I know how this works. All right, I'm gonna ask you a question, and I know
Yes,
you're gonna,
ask me a
I
question.
know-
I give you an answer. Yes, that's how it works.
You ready? All right. So is Deckard?
I don't know. Are you?
Is Deckard replicant?
Oh, why did you go to the easiest question?
yes.
God.
Yes.
Because I know sci-fi. I'm trying to. It's
Yes,
a
he's a fucking
It's
replicant.
a troll.
Oh my
It's a
fucking
troll. It's a troll.
No
Infinity
way.
will show up if you
It
say
ruins the movie if
replicant.
he's a replicant.
He can't.
Yes, I agree with you.
Can't show up.
Sci-fi.
You can't admit that he is, but he actually is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No,
It's
he's
very
not.
obvious.
Yes, he is.
Just
The
because the
movie
story's
doesn't
better,
make sense if he's a fucking
just because
No,
the
it
replicant.
totally
story
makes
is
sense if
nicer
he is.
and means more to you if he's human doesn't mean
It's
it's
totally, especially at the end of the movie with Rachel, it makes absolutely fucking goddamn complete sense.
I'm with Scotty because it doesn't make sense. How do you
You've done a
resonate with a
man's
movie
job.
for 90 minutes
Because
or
you
2
didn't
hours?
do your job as a fucking movie analyst, you would say he isn't.
You know
Yeah,
what? When
but
Gaff
you
says
didn't do a
you've
job.
done a man's job at the end, I've heard people say that it's like Gaff knows that he's a replicant.
No, I didn't say you didn't do a man's job. I said you
And
didn't do a
no,
movie
but that's what he
review.
says. And it's like The thing is that Gaff is not Deckard's friend.
No, absolutely not. How can you be a friend of a fucking cyborg?
The whole thing is
It
on
doesn't matter if he's a
interpretation of
replicant or not. He
scenes.
appreciates his humanity. That
Yeah, the
he has,
cyborg does.
even though
right?
he is a replicant.
Yes. Even though he's,
He's
a replicant.
not a replicant. Jill, I'm
Yes,
breaking
he
up with you right
is.
now.
All right, get out of here.
Wow, Sci-Fi and Jill agree on something.
Right.
I
think
mean, there are the clues everywhere.
I'm team Decker's not a replicant because if you're gonna
Well, then
take
your
me as-
team wrong.
No,
Alright,
your team. Your
your
team.
team, yeah, your team roller coaster because you're gonna
Well,
go
I am a
on
roller coaster. I'm up and down and all around, baby. Hey, how you doing?
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Shut up.
And contrary to popular belief, I can get on all the roller coasters.
You
There you
can.
go.
No, you're too little.
She's got a free pass to get off, folks.
Thanks for noting. She went on Disneyland
You're 3
and
feet
Harry
tall.
Potter and all that. So
But anyway, I mean, the unicorn
that
memory.
that's pretty cool.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean, as far as origami goes,
Yeah.
unicorn is
Who
one
the
of the
hell
classic.
did Japanese
there's-
fucking paper mache come in here with?
Well, because that's what Deckard finishes the whole movie with doing.
Well,
the,
yeah,
right,
but we're
the-
talking about
yeah.
the character, not what he does for a
Come
fucking
on,
hobby.
let Spidey finish a stinking sentence.
All right, sorry.
Well,
sorry.
People make a big deal that he chose specifically a unicorn to make out of origami, and that's what he saw a unicorn in his dream, so that was a coincidence. But there's only a few shapes that you make with origami. There's a couple of dozen, maybe, and
Unicorns,
so
pineapples.
unicorn is one of the more popular ones.
No one. All right, sci-fi. No one makes a pineapple. What are you talking about? Unless you love pineapple on pizza, you're not making that.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm
you know
just
what? I'm
saying-
gonna look.
I'm
it up.
just
talking
saying.
about?
I'm just
I'm gonna
saying.
look
Look
it up
at
right
what
now,
you issue Deckard too. Okay, unicorn,
But-
absolutely.
I'm gonna see if I can make it
Pineapple,
work.
absolutely.
You,
Yeah.
Okay,
But,
so
like-
I think one of the theories is that since Gaff lets Rachel live, and then he leaves a unicorn origami. So since anyone can see a replicant's false memory, it could be a message to Deckard about that memory that he knows about, and therefore, Deckard's a replicant because everybody knows what he's dreaming about. Ergo, the
there
unicorn.
is. You can make an origami pineapple.
Yes, you can. That means, hey, you go with whoever you say looks good to you. So, how you doing?
No,
Yeah,
there's
but-
like a tutorial. It's only 4 minutes.
But
He is a
Look,
tutorial for the
to
ones you want to
me-
get with next.
To me, they had a whole series about the Westworld about this somewhat. This maybe
So,
this
like,
is
he's
the,
a cyborg,
maybe the Westworld
like
was
a
a
cyborg
precursor
tutor.
of Blade Runner, right?
Cyborg tutor.
Maybe Blade Runner was a precursor to Westworld, but Westworld actually came before.
Oh,
one of those
Westworld,
is-
or what was the
But
other one?
I'm
Wait,
talking about-
I want to hear this, Sci-Fi Nation. I want to hear how Westworld is somehow tied to Blade Runner.
Yep, I do too. Go ahead.
No, I'm not saying it's like ultimately tied, but I can see the parallels together on how this could be tied together. This is like the discussion I'm bringing up because I really like Westworld season 1, 2, and it goes all the way. But I felt like this was really a precursor or evolving to what that was. To me, I am on the camp, and maybe you won't want to listen after with Scotty. That if he's not a replicant, because how are you going to relate with the character in 90 minutes is question things. But also they're bringing up a question, what is a human being? Because some AI, some human beings are more human than actual pieces of crap in the world. So that's kind of my, I'm centered around here, so I don't have anything strong here, but it's what I'm presenting.
Yeah, but I agree with that. Sometimes artificial intelligence in science fiction can be more human than everyone, like Data from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Never seen
Yeah.
it.
Never seen that. Who'd have
Yeah.
thunk?
What a good show.
But the thing, like when Deckard is hanging off the side of the building and then Roy grabs him and saves him, even though Deckard is a cold-blooded killer of these machines, if you wish to see them as such, And when the machine shows more humanity to a human,
Than the actual humans do.
yeah,
Well, hold on.
that
I'm gonna
makes
another
it
argument here.
more, sort
Yeah,
of
What about
but there's an
Yeah,
earlier
you're
draft
talking.
script
You're
where
talking
Deckard is a
BSG
replicant.
2002.
Hold on. What about like RoboCop or
Explicitly.
Anakin Skywalker that takes on robotic parts that integrate with that, right? Like there's a balance. You're not like 100% human.
Oh,
Anakin
that's
Skywalker.
a totally different
But
thing. That's a totally different thing.
it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Because
it
Hear him
is.
out. Hear him out.
hold on. Because you're combined with both. You not only are you organic material, you are robotic material. So you are interconnected within the
But
mind.
you still got organic.
So
The Cylons don't.
I'm
well,
going to fucking
don't
punch
don't
your
they
taint.
don't
Shut
they
up.
yeah, don't
Not
they
you,
grow?
not you, Tim.
Oh yeah. But like in Westworld,
Yeah, you're fine.
maybe Westworld is a bad example at this
Oh,
point
Westworld's
because they
all
are
about a bunch of robots and
organically.
people.
Seriously.
Yeah, but they
Are
organically.
we talking about the 70s Westworld or the
Oh
new
my
one?
god. Just
I don't
cut
know.
off his
I'm
ears.
done. I'm done. Someone else go. Dear
No,
God.
No,
the
I
only
wanted to
Westworld
hear
I know
anyway.
came out in
It's
the
fine.
70s.
Dear God, there's been other Westworlds, and Altered Carbon did this too.
Well,
with their
I don't know
passage of
that. The only
conscience.
one I know is from the 70s. So, and it
All
was
right.
Did you ever
like a
see
robot
Future
that
World?
people
That was pretty
did.
rad.
All right, I'm done. Go ahead. Go on, someone.
I tried, Tim. I tried.
Can't keep
I don't
talking,
know.
get interrupted. So, but
Deckard's
like,
eyes is glowing. He's
So
Yeah.
what?
yeah. But Jill or Scotty, have you seen Altered
We
Carbon?
can disagree about something. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
Have
I
you seen
know, I
Altered
know. I'm not gonna
Carbon
break up
where
with you.
like the passages of consciousness can send to your mind, or even in like Man of Steel, where they like send your consciousness into a vortex or whatever and send that into some other being? Have you seen Altered Carbon, Man of
Well, I've
Steel,
seen
I
a
or
haven't.
couple of
anything like that?
episodes of that. It
Yes,
seemed
I've
interesting.
seen that show. And oh my god, there's like so
Well,
Steve
many
Angry
2-hour movies that do that so much better than just like one little fucking episode of the show.
I haven't seen it.
But you see what I'm saying? Like it's all kind of the same thing as far as like AI, robots, and like transcending like the human body is what I'm trying to bring up. It just and that's what like the whole robotic stuff was bringing up
Robotic
in.
hacking that Craig Mack in the house.
Those weren't words, but thank you for participating.
I don't know about this. The Battlestar Galactica remake, I thought it was pretty good. I love the original, but I thought the remake in 2004 was pretty good.
Oh,
I agree with these.
Yes, it was good because it took the purely mechanical and made it look like a biologic,
Yes,
act like a biologic,
that was scary.
don't get
in
me
all
started.
aspects of a biologic.
No, please, Scotty. This is what this is a format to discuss. What's your take on the original from the 70s with
Oh, the 70s is fucking bitching.
Yeah, the toasters. That
Lord
that one.
Green? Yeah.
And then it
haven't
sort of
seen
petered
the
out.
original yet. The original is something I haven't taken a look at yet. Someone needs to curate some episodes for
It's
me.
good.
But the remake,
It's
here's
very
my
good.
problem with the remake. And I've
The
told the story
the
so many
original
times that I'm
is-
even bored of telling it.
The original is
Not even
so
the
I
fault.
was
The
living
fault
in
of the show itself.
Australia, and I went to the video store and I got season 1 of Battlestar Galactica. And I went back to my apartment and I put it in the
know what?
DVD player, and it was disc 1 of season 1 of Battlestar Galactica.
Which one? The 70s
And
or the
then
new one?
it said last time on
Last time on
Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
And I was like, what the fuck? How is this? So apparently I didn't watch the mini series, and it just became a
the
convoluted
miniseries
bullshit.
was its own thing. Yeah, it was its own 3-hour thing.
So
To watch
and
it.
I just got mad at it and I never followed up. So yeah, no, it may be the best thing in the world, but fuck it.
I don't know if
Haven't
I'd call
seen
it the
it,
best thing
don't
in the
like
world.
it.
But it's really cool, but it's kind of political, but it's really it's a neat
Yeah,
show.
you know, throw the political shit out the window. You ain't even gotta worry
It's a
about
piece
the
of
political
shit because its first
No,
season on
it's
its
no
first
piece of
disc
shit. It's because you were
doesn't have
smart
the
enough to
entire
buy
story.
the first 2.5 hour
Then
stories,
put
which
it
is
on
a
your
3 hour
DVD
thing.
block set.
You know what? I'll do a watch party for you so you
No.
can watch it.
If I'm getting season 1, I want to know what's happening.
Exactly. I'll do a watch party for you.
No, I don't want to do watch
That's
parties.
just
Those
like
are
me
stupid.
saying, "Hey, let's watch a movie."
Sci-fi, you're yelling.
Okay, I'm yelling. Guess what? I got the original
I'm
V.
shouting, I'm shouting, I'm
own,
shouting.
I own the original V. You know why I own the original V?
When did we bring up V?
You know what? Because this has something to do with the original Battlestar that came out at the same time,
All
around
right.
the same time.
All
All right,
right.
I own the original V. Okay, I can
Okay.
play that. I can do a watch party anytime. It don't matter when.
All right.
Right? And there's a new V that nobody even knows exists anymore, hardly, because nobody talks about it.
Hey, Jill,
Yeah, what's up?
do you want to make Pop Culture Curator roll in his grave?
What? No, I would like to do things that would make him proud versus that.
No, I just want to say I like the Lost in Space movie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. No, I
Exactly.
still haven't seen it.
Can you hear
I am
that? Can
open-
you hear that?
I am open to watching.
It is
the
Pop Culture
new-
Curator rolling in his grave.
I'm open to watching and reviewing the Lost in Space movie at this point.
Oh, well, yeah. You know why? Because the only person who would disown you for reviewing it is dead.
No, it's not
Why?
because of that. I was always interested in it.
I'm
but
sorry. He wouldn't
I
even
just-
find this funny. I
no, he
shouldn't be making
wouldn't.
jokes.
He wouldn't. He
What?
would be
I
fine
like
with
pigs
it. He
in
would just
face.
warn
Why?
me.
Why y'all get mad?
He would be there to tell me, Jill, you're making a mistake. But I
Yeah,
just-
exactly.
Oh, I
He'd be
just
like,
wanna-
I don't even know why you hang out with this Scotty R37 person anymore.
I just tolerate that guy.
Yeah. I miss him so much. Oh my god.
I miss him too.
holy shit,
He was really
folks.
great. He knew a whole lot of stuff.
Yes.
We're almost going on 3 hours here, and it's starting to rain a little bit.
Oh no, the fire will go out.
Oh no, your fire might get moist.
Well, no, but I might get moist, and the laptop, and the speaker, and the microphone.
Oh, you don't want to damage your electronic things.
No, this laptop has been through a lot, Jill. That is true.
It's been in
The
the
question,
snow.
what is this? What did Wes Kegel? What are you Wes Kegling?
He's
The
being a-
question should be
he-
posed to Scotty. He's the one who wants a She-Hulk doll. Wes Kegel, the question should be posed to you. Why haven't you bought me one?
Yeah, why haven't you
Get
gotten
me one.
Scotty a She-Hulk doll?
Do you want to
Why-
shut me up?
Why
Put a
isn't
She-Hulk
everyone
in my
just
face.
buying Scotty R37
Here's the
toys?
question, Scotty.
Oh, panelists. This is for everyone. Would you be satisfied with a spouse if you weren't certain whether they were a replicant or not? Yeah,
And
I'd be happy.
Yes,
fine.
I'd be perfectly fucking happy if she's a replicant. Mine's disabled and can't do fucking nothing for me any goddamn way. So yes, I would be.
Yeah.
Imagine.
And it's
yeah,
also
I'd be
also
okay
because
with
I'm
it.
incredibly lonely. So if I get a robot, I'm great. But like,
Yeah, I'm
the
in
thing
Scotty's
is-
boat there.
yeah, but like measure of a man. Like
Yeah.
Data is a human.
No, my
Data
woman's
is a
totally
sentient
disabled.
being.
So fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
Data-
I would be happy
Data
with a
is
robot.
bad.
Give me that robot,
Data-
woman. Mine's disabled.
Well, I'm not talking about it like a fuck doll. I'm talking about
Well,
a
I am.
sentient love,
I don't
reciprocatory.
care as long
love.
as they move.
At
As
the
long
end
as
of
they
that
move and
film,
moan, as long as they move and moan, I don't give a fuck.
Sci-Fi
Well,
Nation.
yeah, but that I'm not a pervert. You are.
I want to
Well-
hear what Tim has to say.
Yeah,
And,
Tim, what's your opinion?
at the end of the film, it gives you that thought, like what is a human and what is not. And to me, is like, yeah, she has all the qualities of what it's a human being.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does, and there are specific scenes when like the glass breaks, he kills like the last like robotic guy that has
Robotic.
hold on, he has blonde hair and kind of has like blue eyes, whatever. I don't know. I remember that scene like it was yesterday. and he's questioning him.
And
He's questioning his moral perspective on what it is to be human, and you keep
I mean,
talking over me
My
to miss this.
I mean,
And then
what-
like when like he goes on and he's protecting this woman that he loves or this robotic person he loves, and they're all after them and they're gonna move apart.
no,
He's
wouldn't
like,
that be
what?
wouldn't that be looking like the Robin Williams character from Bicentennial Man from the 90s? Remember that character, Bicentennial Man?
Yeah, but you're not letting me explain it in that
Yeah.
certain scene. You keep like moving the boat over to the right, or on your opinion, but you're not letting me explain my thought on this specific moment in time. Right? You see the difference? So like my point here is that like he's like realizing Deckard at that point is realizing, am I a replicant or am I a human being? And like, is it honestly like, am I going to be happy either way? Like, am I actually a replicant or a human being? And if I was a replicant, how would that change my mind? Because I fell in love with a replicant, with a replicant wife. So what is that, or a woman?
Oh yeah.
What does that make me? But sci-fi keeps cutting me off on my thoughts. So that's kind of
But,
like what I'm
it's-
getting at, right? So
Well, Tim, isn't it interesting just because like he's also coming to the conclusion that he's like, I'm fucking a toaster.
Basically.
yeah, because also she has all the morals and values and virtuous things
She's
of being a human
sentient.
being. Yeah, and then like the human beings are actually more flawed than them. And then before he meets back up with her, there is a philosophical debate when he's tracking down that dude in that hallway scene or whatever, that last scene or that building. So it's like it's trying to make you think of like,
Nope.
okay,
Nope.
no,
It's still a robot. It's still a cyber. It's still a
What?
piece of tech.
You're
No.
talking about the Tears and Rain speech, right? Attack
I
ships
just,
in the
like-
fire.
That's why I brought up the Bicentennial Man thing.
Yes, because we all wanted to imagine the android.
Well,
Robin
no,
Williams.
you have an android that's 300 years old. You can't tell me that an android that's 300 years old ain't gonna gain some type of sense.
Well, actually, sci-fi. I will tell you that there is emotional beats in Bicentennial Man that do deal with humans and robots loving each other or having familiar love with each other. With Little Miss and her,
Oh, she was cute.
her
Not Little Miss.
relationship. But even when she grows up and everything, and
Yeah,
loving,
when
loving
she gets up
somebody's
to be a
humanity,
full
even if they're
grown.
not.
I think my whole point here is like things are nuanced that like we
Yes.
think things that are ridiculous now today, that we slowly see things becoming more true, and we're like, oh no, 20 years ago that would be ridiculous. How you fall for like a robot with AI, like artificial intelligence, but now we see constant films like Her with Joaquin Phoenix.
You know how I say that? I
then
would
we
say
see,
that
like,
as
other.
Oh,
Hold on. But like it's constantly coming true, and then like we're accepting more like things that are not traditional, like a man or woman, that we're accepting. So no, it all evolves from that, because the thing, the contingent, I don't know the words for it, but it always moves forward. What I'm saying, always like you have this like center point that constantly moves forward. Once you allow something else in reality of human beings, the next thing would be AI, accepting them as true because they show emotions, and like because we see all these films.
because
Like
I already
Terminator-
know what
Hold on, like-
the tech is gonna say to you.
Yeah,
They're
but
gonna
like
say,
Terminator.
by your
or-
command. That's what they're gonna say to you. And to
Yeah,
Well, and
but-
also
No.
just to interject, and also from part of the chat is Kevin6 in the chat says, well, it's kind of a moot point when the creator of the film comes out and says Deckard was a replicant.
Yes,
Kind of
Exactly.
pointless to
Thank
argue
you.
otherwise.
But Harrison
But I would
Ford-
also, but to
Harrison
counter
Ford
that,
said
to counter
he
that,
wasn't a
I
replicant.
You know what?
To counter that, if
The
I may,
actual
gentlemen,
writer
Doesn't matter.
I
It
would-
doesn't
actually
matter
said that.
what.
to counter
Harrison
that,
Ford did.
gentleman and lady, I would like to say the creator, the director of Star Wars introduced McClunky. So I don't necessarily have to give a good goddamn about what the director of fucking anything says after the original has been released.
And with that,
Harrison
folks,
It's
Ford-
I
I
gotta
gotta
Star
go.
Wars,
Y'all have
not
a
A
good
New
night.
Hope.
Harrison
That's for
Ford-
you, Finity. That's
Harrison
for
Ford-
you.
I gotta go, folks. Y'all have a good night.
Do
Yeah,
you
bye.
think he actually watches these, even though you can't interact with them, while he's writing his posters?
Oh no,
and
this
his
is his
books?
ASMR.
Hey, good
This is
night.
what he
Oh, okay.
lies. This
bye,
is what he
Sci-Fi. I didn't
lies
realize
naked
you were-
listening to.
Thanks for being here, Sci-Fi. We're gonna wrap it up pretty quick. I'm getting a little.
I'm
sleepy.
glad he's gone. To be honest.
Yeah, I know. It feels good. But I love that you mentioned the movie Her. I love
Yeah.
that movie so much. Oh
yeah,
man,
it's so like Jill. It's so reminiscent of this time because people are so reliant on like AI. It's a real thing, and like you know, a little. I want to pat myself back in there. Like Harrison Ford, I don't think this is.
Glad you're having fun.
Intrusive. I know it's fun, but like Harrison Ford said, Deckard's an under-replicant. So,
Right.
but though,
That's what I choose.
I
yeah, no,
want.
you're right.
Hold on though. As an
No,
actor,
you're not right about the replicant thing, but
Hold
you're right
on.
about everything else.
as an
Shut up,
actor,
Jill.
hold on.
I
As an
didn't mean
actor,
that.
as an actor, though, like it's brilliant because he says he didn't believe he was a replicant because he played the part like he was a replicant. So that's great, right? Because
Yes,
you know, yeah.
I
So.
do agree. I
Well,
do
it's
agree.
like-
I love that he played it as if he was human, even though he was a replicant.
Well,
Jill.
that's exactly what a replicant would do. So I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
But it
love
kind
the
of
movie
reminds me.
Her.
It reminds me of when Sulu in Star Trek Beyond, they show Sulu and Gamora and Sulu's husband, and George Takei was like, "Why is Sulu gay?" Like George Takei said that.
Yeah.
He was like, "I never played it as gay."
Yeah.
Why
Well,
is
not only
Sulu
did
gay?
he never play it as gay, is that it was never written that way. He
was
had a
never-
daughter.
So
I know that. I know
if-
there are some people who.
So
end up
that's
being
what
gay
I'm
who
just
have
putting them
children,
in the
but-
same category. I'm saying if Harrison Ford says, why is Deckard a replicant? I didn't play him that way. And then George Takei says, why is Sulu gay? I didn't play him that way. What's the difference?
And
Okay, so
also,
there's a counter to that. It's that Garrick and
It's
Andy
not
Robinson.
chess, you weirdo.
Andy Robinson played it.
Oh
as though
yeah,
he were
no, he
gay.
played it gay.
But-
He played it
But
gay.
the writers did not make him gay, so he
Yeah,
was not
okay.
gay despite playing gay.
That is a good counter. That is a good counter.
And I could
I love
piggyback
playing
off,
chess with you, Jill. Jesus, do you have a channel?
off Harrison Ford. Like, you know, that wasn't originally written. Like, they decided to do the extended cut to make him more obvious that he wasn't like human. So therefore, he was human before. They had to add additional scenes to have more like reach arounds to make him not like human.
What?
Yeah, that's why they had the extra scenes because it was too obvious to everybody else that he was human. So they added extra scenes to say, "Oh no, he was a replicant." But like originally,
No,
it was
in-
too
it was
obvious
in
he was
the-
human.
It was in the script the whole time that he was a replicant. In fact, it deliberately says Rachel and him run off, and they talk. When he's talking to Roy Batty, he says, "You and me, we're brothers," and
Yeah,
and
but
so there was a whole thing
but
before
to
the actual release.
I'm talking to like the modern audience. The modern audience, like
You are the
everybody
modern
else.
audience. You're talking to yourself.
He kind of is.
Yeah.
He's like in his 20s or something.
Yeah,
Well, no,
but
we're all the modern audience. If we go
Well,
see
what I'm
something at the
saying,
same
like-
time,
What I'm saying is like the fact that like
No.
they had to do additional scenes
Yes.
because they wanted to make it blatantly obvious that he was a replicant. But in the first cut, it wasn't blatantly obvious to everybody in the film that he was a replicant. I went on Pop Culture Minefields, and he brought on like one of the people that worked on that, and he said originally that Deckard was not like a replicant.
With the draft script where he specifically was written as a replicant deliberately and without question.
Hampton Fancher
Oh,
said that it
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
make sense. The writer, one of the co-writers of the movie, said it doesn't make sense if the movie makes Deckard a replicant.
It didn't matter. You know, I'm just talking about a draft script that occurred that wasn't quite filmed, but it was there.
But I do appreciate that this topic is moot, and yes, moot does mean
Yeah, it is.
debatable.
It
Eugene,
is.
I love
That
you
is
so
the
much.
key. It doesn't matter whether Deckard was
It's
a replicant
not
or
a
not,
matter of
unless
being irrelevant.
you
It means
are.
that you can debate it forever.
It
The
means
point
that
is
you,
moot.
I
well,
call
no, I
myself
mean,
a
what I mean
master
is that
debater.
it doesn't
No.
matter whether he's a replicant or not because you're not supposed to be, racist towards robots.
It's supposed to be ambiguous.
I am.
At the end of the day, like
You know
yeah,
what? I'm not afraid of it. I'm racist against robots.
it's supposed to be ambiguous at the end of the day.
I
That's
kick
what
my
I
Roomba
forget.
all the time, and my carpets suffer.
Yep, that's right. You charge them up with dirty power.
Yeah, RLM, Robot Life Center.
Spidey,
Yeah.
are you having a good time? Is this good for you?
He's like sitting off like Gandalf by the fire.
Will you let him speak, Tim?
Sorry.
No, happy to have all of you here. Hopefully Rod is having a good sleep if he's hopefully with us there. But
I hope he's okay.
He went to Walmart. He just texted me.
It is out of the ordinary. It is out of the ordinary that he doesn't snore. That is the only thing that concerns me.
yeah, no, it's after midnight where he is too.
Jill,
So
how do
we're
you
gonna
know
let
that?
it all hang out if it's after midnight.
Mm-hmm.
What's your question?
Oh, I was joking. I was like, Jill, how do you know that? I was just joking. I'm just like,
Because I've heard him
fine.
snore ever since for years on live on
this
air.
is a thing.
It is. It's a thing where Rod will fall asleep and he snores and he's pretty loud. Way back with the Cardinal.
Well, he's like
Sins
6
in
feet tall, he
1990s.
said.
Well, does anyone have him on
Tall people
Instagram? Can we
snore.
message him on Instagram?
On
Oh.
Instagram, no, I'm gonna send him another super chat on his OnlyFans.
I have him on. Yes, toe feeds are awesome, but no, I have him on Instagram. I'll message him. I don't know. Canadian, you have him on. Can you text him? Or is he good?
Yeah. I've got him. I've got his
Yeah.
phone and his message here, but I'm sure he's just fallen asleep. He's been working a lot, so good for him.
Yes.
And I know he was out earlier at a social scene, and he may have had a beverage or two, so that also might be part of it. But
Oh,
yeah,
It did
thanks.
sound
on
like
the
he was having
catwalk?
fun.
Yeah, I
On
just
the
text him.
catwalk.
I just text him on Instagram. I'm like, yo, dude, you
He
okay?
would eat up that catwalk and do a split.
Yes.
Oh, he'll do his little turn on the catwalk.
Yep. In his sexy
He's a
t-
model, you know what I mean?
It is supposed to raise the question and these conversations exactly, low spec, and thank you for being here. And
Yeah.
that is some slumber party. Thanks for being here, Edge of Time.
Oh, I should put on my.
And Eugene Bird, no, send the fire department, not the RCMP.
No, I
right,
can
that's
get a
what I learned.
badge. I can get a badge, and I can
Yeah.
pretend to be
Fire
an
department.
RCMP.
Scotty.
Actually, the first thing I'll do is call your brother because that's what I know now.
Yes, that's a good idea too.
Scotty, so I know you've talked at Pop Culture Minefield. You were on my channel for one of my celebration streams. Remember them? Gary
Ish.
and remember Gary and Keith? Remember them?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Sure.
Okay. It was at the
What
7th
about
point.
it?
We were talking about Batman. Remember? We
I
were talking
love
about
Batman. What did I say?
Yeah.
You were on that stream. Hopefully, I don't know. They have some of the creators from Blade Runner. Some of the people that worked on that film. Check out their podcast. Reach out to them. And like what I was saying, I don't know. I'm not saying it's 100% right, but like I was on their podcast, and you met them, so reach out to them and talk to them because they remember you. They thought you were really funny. Remember Keith and all that?
That's very nice of them. But the thing is, like, Tim, like, you know that I have had a history with one of the internet's most infamous Deckard is a replicant advocates. I have fought with this fucker for ages.
At one point, I decided not to fight with them anymore.
And but the thing is that I'm kind of withdrawn from the question because I know what I believe and I don't have to defend it.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's selfish. Maybe I'm being selfish. Maybe I'm being a pussy. Maybe I should intellectualize how I feel, but I don't want to intellectualize why
I think like, go ahead, Jill. Sorry.
No matter what side you're on, you'll listen to the debate and the logic from either side, but you're still going to come away from it with the same opinion you had before.
You're never changing my mind.
I don't know. I change my mind all the time on it because I like to hear I like to hear
it means more to me. It means more to me when Deckard is a human.
Yeah, me too. But like, I like to hear everyone's side.
Yeah, no, I'll listen to it. But when people like fucking stab a flag in and they say I'm correct.
I'm correct. I'm just kidding.
And it's like, yeah, that's fine. You can feel that way.
Yeah,
but
it's the same thing.
The leap of faith, the ethereal nature of spirituality is what surrounds the conversation between what is a replicant and what is a human. What is your faith? Do you have soul? And if you are going to plant a flag and say, I am the one who's right, then you've already lost the argument.
Yeah, and it's like, to me today, that's Star Wars right now. Like, very reminiscent of Star Wars right now. Like, because you can't even say one positive thing about any Disney Star Wars. It's like, no,
Andor is supposed to be good.
Yeah, but like, people are like, oh no, shield.
People like the first two seasons of The Mandalorian.
Who am I paid off for? Blah blah blah, and all that. It's just like the internet is so hyperbolic, and that's why I like kind of moved to gaming. It's just like, it's like, this is such
as
a weird
Jesus
world.
said, always look on the bright side of life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. That was such a good way to end the film, and I think we're gonna end that stream. We're all gonna sing on the bright side of life, I think, to end us. No, I'm kidding.
Some things in life are sad; they can really make you mad. Other things make you swear and curse.
Yes. Well, thanks so much for being here, Antidote Jill and Tom.
You're welcome. I had a blast.
Tim, and thanks, Scotty and Rod, wherever you are. Thanks for being here. And wow, William Shake Skeletor, great to see you. Thanks for being here, Jill.
I'm not coming on cam. Fuck off.
No, you don't have to.
Well, I instantly regretted it.
That's all good.
Canadian, you know what I look like. I love you like 3,000. So.
Hey, man, I love you for being here. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Scotty. Thanks, Jill. And thanks, Rod, wherever you are. Good night, everyone.
Cheers.
And, 3 hours with, I let the fire burn down a little bit, Wes Kegel, just because I'm going to go to bed and I don't want to leave a raging fire out here while I go to bed.
Makes
sense. I can't see. The house is a little bit away, so I can't see the fire from my house. But take care, everybody. Thanks for being here. And have a good night. Happy Saturday evening. And I'm glad you enjoyed the bonfire. We'll get her going big again here pretty soon.
It is the season of the witch.
It is. I can't wait.
Mm.